Prime one, that's him. Sky, thought you thought, but I wasn't born yesterday. All I do is ball. You goofies underestimate. Heavyweight bag, step on your weight class. I done moved across states, blood I can't cap. Strap, put it on my pivot, clocking digits. Rock hard and I ain't even in the kitchen. I'm on a mission to move soft, make a thing flip like a moonsault. Keep a switch for everybody through salt. Face froze, somebody check dude pulse. Is you stepping or stepped on? Wake the game up, make them regret I was slept on. Bogey's world, welcome to a new dawn. Till I move up, I can never move on. Big bread got me bougie past the great poop on. I'm getting over while you busy fighting over croutons. Yeah, bogeyism, a true Bogart, gon' get it. All this water got me tripping. Hella fish scale, but I ain't fishing. See, I move with precision. When it comes to living, I'm the definition. If I stand for one thing, it's on business. Bogeyism, it just hit different. Yeah, it just hit different. You find my story is all non-fiction. I put my fam before me and I gotta mention. I keep an air fan, tone mob a henchman. For you squares, option for opposition. And you ops that get popped trying to stop my ascension. Talking generational, you got my attention. Underworld motivational, you feel the sensation. Try and see how I look, get booked, I'll take it. I was just a crook, all it took was some patience. Now my phone off the hook, I got hella deals waiting. You ain't really made it unless you got somebody hating. Bogey's world, welcome to a new dawn. Till I move up, I can never move on. Big bread got me bougie past the gray poop on. Getting over while you busy fighting over croutons. Yeah, bogeyism, a true Bogart, gon' get it. All this water got me tripping. Hella fish scale, but I ain't fishing. See, I move with precision. When it comes to living, I'm the definition. If I stand for one thing, it's on business. Bogeyism, it just hit different. Yeah.
Look at that.
Top of the top.
That's top of the movement.
Oh.
And we are back at you with another live edition of Wake Your Game. Yeah.
Oh, happy Friday to everybody out there, man. Top of the morning, man.
Yeah, man. Happy Friday. And a special birthday shout out to Mrs. Guccini. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, appreciate you, big brother.
Yeah.
Happy birthday
to the wifey.
Shout out to all the Scorpios out there. You feel me? You know
Good
what I
luck,
mean?
big bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Hey, didn't we have a birthday in the Jen Wealth yesterday?
Yeah, did we? No, yeah, it was Steamboat's birthday 2 days ago, man. Happy birthday to our man.
Happy
Steamboat.
birthday, Steamboat.
You know what I mean? Diamond Joe. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, shout out to all the Scorpios out there. We're in this thing, man. Week 11 popped it off with I guess if you're a Philly fan and have a lot of Philly pieces, we were all right. But, you know, he popped off that last night. Thriller. What you guys think about it? Oh, hold on. I've actually been looking for something. Been trying to find. I've been looking since yesterday, bro. I haven't seen it. Terry McLaurin. Have you seen him?
No. Let's put a report out on him.
Oh, the lottery.
Birthday, Brody.
Do you think Jaden Daniels hit the rookie wall?
Jaden Daniels. Oh, I didn't realize that. Daniels too. I guess that's
You
more
know,
Irish.
He needs a Nick.
They said that Hurts ain't threw a TD in 2 games.
Did you see
He
the
didn't rushing him in though. Oh, I guess
Did you see the interview after with Scott Van Pelt? He had sunglasses on. They think he may have been concussed.
Well, did you hear what he said? He said that
he is ultra cool now.
He said that he beat the concussion.
I saw that online this morning.
He didn't get cleared. He beat it. That was his exact words.
Don't worry, the league's gonna look into that one fast.
100%, bro.
Yeah, they slap you on the leg a couple times. 3. Man, just like Rocky.
So whoever cleared his ass could be in serious trouble.
And they are from Philly, right? They got the whole Rocky stature.
We don't play about that shit.
No way.
But yeah, man, shout out to everybody tuning in. We are simulcasting from all kind of platforms, man. Shout out to everybody. We're gonna be answering all your questions, trade questions, start sit questions. You know what I'm saying? And we got some updated news for you, taking it straight to the streets. All right, man.
Good morning. Happy Friday, everyone as well. Well, let me start
Friday,
off.
big bro.
No, that's not big guy. Roger Goodell says he wants to expand the regular season to 18 games within the next 5 years.
Heard it before.
The next 5 years.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Now, Deion Sanders hasn't had any official conversations about leaving for an NFL job because they're saying his son and he are a package deal to an NFL team.
You think his son is annoyed by that?
He is the LeBron James of football.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all. Listen, nepotism's real, and I'm not mad at nepotism, but you think his son don't like that? Like, come on, Dad, again? You've been coaching me all my life, Dad. Just let me fly, Dad.
Let me have my own life.
But you know what, though? Shout out to him.
Who better else to have?
Yeah, for all I know, they're like the bestest friends in the world.
Breaking news: Dalton Kincaid has been officially ruled out.
Hold on, bro. When you're in life with your dad, and your dad is with you every day while y'all get together, who better else to have with you than your dad to help you navigate? Of course, you're going to yourself a whole lot. You know what I mean? He's a grown man now. He's 20-something years old.
Oh, but for sure.
This everyday life of going into the NFL and becoming a pro, not just a player, but a professional and being a professional about your craft. Who better else to have your dad with you, big bro, on my mama? And dad,
if that happens to be
still, hopefully you bring in the best OC, the best quarterback coach, the whole
for sure.
So what do you think we're looking at here? The Raiders?
Probably. It would be
the Cowboys.
No, it wouldn't.
No, hell no, it wouldn't be the Cowboys.
It wouldn't.
You got too much.
Maybe Prime has a chance coaching there, drafting the boy there. No.
And if I'm Jerry, I want Bill. I don't want Prime. I want Bill. I need somebody that's proven
authority.
But Bill, here's my thing too. Bill won't go there because of Bill Parcells. I think
understand
Bill
that.
Parcells' experience there will tell Bill Belichick, don't you go over there.
I'm Jerry Jones. I would rather have Bill Belichick than Deion Sanders.
I would agree with that.
I would agree with that 100%. I just also don't think I think Uncle Jerry's like he's a businessman that marches to the beat of his own drum. So like, even though this is the right hire, like be like, hey, let's go after Bill Belichick. You know what? I like Deion Sanders. You know what I mean? He wore a star on his helmet. He is part of the championship pedigree.
But that's the problem with the Cowboys. They bring back the old school guys, but basically he's not proven in the head coaching material. I'm not saying Deion wouldn't be a great coach. It's just he's not proven.
And that's the thing right there, Lee. That's the smartest thing, bro. Prime is going to be learning on the job.
Exactly.
As an NFL head coach. Mm-hmm. What the Cowboys need, they need somebody that's going to buck
back. Win now. It'll win now. Yeah, exactly. They're not a win later. They're a win now team.
Facts.
Because they got all the money put in. Right?
The Cowboys?
Yeah.
Well, the Cowboys aren't. I mean, they're trying to win now.
Exactly. But they put all their money in the basket.
Even though we are in 2024, what we seen out of them in 2023, they are a Super Bowl team or a playoff team, 100%. Now we in 2024, it looked like a shit show. They don't have the high draft. Players want to play it down.
It was all the beer and Little Caesars I had last night.
And players want to play it Dallas or in the state of Texas for sure, based on the salary, on the taxes as well. So Dallas is a damn good destination. A free agent ain't like they ain't gonna be able to get free agent.
Man. All right.
You know, there's spots like I mean, shit, spots like the New York and then Dallas. These are the ones that are like, but see, Dallas, I'm like, I feel like the person who gets that job is the only person they offer it to. They're not fielding interviews there because I don't think these retreads want to go there. And it'd probably be like a new upcoming coach.
Yeah.
I mean, that someone like, okay, I got an opportunity. I'm just going to take it. Granted, it's with Uncle Jerry because now he's gonna have his arm all the way up to his elbow like a goddamn Greco-Roman wrestler right up his jaw.
You can compare the Lakers job to the same as the Cowboys, bro.
For sure. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
You got an old ass LeBron and AD, even though AD balling right now. The Lakers is balling right now. But last year it was a complete shit show over there. They didn't even get into the play-in, or they was a play-in team. But when you have the biggest franchise in the league and the head coaches is always turning over, but yet nigga Mike, excuse my language, Mike McCarthy, 3 straight years, 12 wins. Here it is now. He goes into a lame duck situation. He really even shouldn't have been going into a lame duck situation. Jerry, you ain't had 12 wins in 3 years. The redhead dude, what's his name? Garrett. I mean, they had good seasons, but
there it is. He's bringing back Garrett. He would do that.
Well, there's expectation.
You know what though? Here's one more thing I do want to say with the Cowboys. It's like it kind of reminds me of Jim Harbaugh. You know what I'm saying? With the Niners. Jim Harbaugh with the Niners, hella winning seasons. The moment you had that bad season and there was turmoil behind closed doors, they got rid of him. You know what I mean? That was kind of crazy. And now he's with the Chargers.
What to say about that situation is Jed is young. Jed is about my age. Jed is
shout out to York.
5 years older than me, right? And that was 10 years ago. So he'd be early 40s if that's what it was. Early into his tenure as the owner, the head dude. You know what I mean? He sided with the wrong person, and he knows.
He sided with Balky.
100%. And he wasn't supposed to get rid of McCullough. McCullough is the one that built our team. Balky only drafted Aldon Smith.
Aldon Smith and what's his name?
What's our owner's name?
Navarro Bowman.
That's where York fucked up at, bro.
Who else did they draft over there to that regime? Navarro Bowman, Ahmad Brooks.
And Bowman's our coach, our linebacker coach.
Word.
Yeah. He's killing it.
Yeah, I hate them. Why they could, and we're struggling.
All right. Well, there's expectations around the league that there will be 7 to 10 head coaching vacancies this year.
Okay, let's play this game.
7 to 10?
Yes.
Who's out of here? The Jags? Get the fuck out of here, Doug Peterson.
I got a question. Has there ever been 10 jobs?
It's been about almost 10 years since that's happened.
Jags.
Wow.
Right? Jets.
Yep.
Tennessee star. Jags, Jets, Dallas, potentially. Raiders. Okay.
You gotta go Jets, Saints, Cowboys, Bears, Raiders, Jaguars,
Bears,
Browns,
there you go.
Giants, Eagles.
I don't know about the Browns. I think the Browns
depending on the things shake out from here, it could be 7 to 10.
You know, I don't even think there's 7 to 10 up and coming new bloods. It's going to be a lot of retreads too.
It's going to be exactly. That's what I think here. And former Titans head coach Mike Vrabel is the top choice as of right now for the Jets job.
It makes sense if they don't want to go polar opposite and they want to keep a defensive minded kind of guy and someone who is actually proven as a head coach.
Not only that, he builds culture. It's not that he's a coach. He builds culture. All the bullshit that's going on in the Jets locker room, ain't none of that shit finna fly with Vabro there.
You see what Sauce Gardner said? He was right now. You see what JD, you see what Sauce Gardner put out online? That the new coach, I guess he put out videos about their tackling issues, that they missed 20 tackles. He said, well, I GD know how to tackle. I don't need to be showing videos.
Yeah, but he's one of the ones that's been missing tackles too, though. He's been making
exactly. Well, also the Bills and Amari Cooper need to see how their relationship develops before making any decisions about an extension.
Yeah, I mean they played one game together, and he had 2 games, and then in the first game he had 30 snaps, or played 30% of the snaps. The next game was it doubled, but then he got hurt. So It's kind of I don't see them extending him. That'd be the stupidest thing ever when you had a Diggs there. You know what I mean?
That's facts, man. I don't know why they be throwing McCarthy under the bus like that, bro.
Yeah, Kincaid has been ruled out. Correct.
My mama.
He gets with his arms crossed. If he starts clapping on the sideline, I'll be like, "Oh no! No, he's trying to be Garrett."
Hey, we seen somebody last night clapping hella hard last night.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, and in the stands. He was trying to clap the defense into the stop.
Hey, JD, did you see what the people are saying online about Shane Steichen? They don't even think he knows what he's doing when it comes to the quarterback situation.
It's because the quarterbacks don't know what they're doing.
That shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah. I was going to say, our man Song has a quick question here. Since Kincaid is out, Disley, Schultz, Henry, or the Muth?
I'm gonna go with the Disley.
It'd be the.
Give me Hunter. Give me Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry against who they got? Cincinnati.
They got the Rams. Oh shit! They got the Rams. They're really bad against the tight end.
The Rams that give up booty.
Hold on.
You know what? I think I might swing with the fences with ear to the streets with Disley. Oh, everything. They got Cincinnati this week, and Cincinnati is also trash at the defending the tight end as well.
Right.
There
So
it is.
it would probably be Schultz
We don't got Hayden Hurst coming back,
and
right?
Henry for sure. But I mean, Moof isn't a bad play with Baltimore against Baltimore this week.
Their secondaries.
There's three good options there, but I've seen the last 3 out of 4 weeks of Disley. I've been kind of impressed.
Yeah, he's been getting targets and getting open.
We got
He's been getting targets.
That's not being a
Ask Lee
lover or a
anything with a
hater.
charger in it.
He's been producing.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Top of the morning, L plugger.
What's up? Plug up.
As for Dolphins, Tyreek Hill has decided against having wrist surgery and plans to play through the injury for now.
Good for him. And
I'm
us.
glad he's saying this because now it's like we could actually decide to start him. He's not an auto start. You know what I mean?
No, exactly.
Like, I mean, against the Raiders. And, for me, I'll make a case for the Cheetahs. Like, you only need one hand. He's going to catch with one hand. He can still throw the peace sign with the other. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Give it to me, Tyreek Hill, goddammit.
As for your 49ers, the 49ers' bloated contracts at several positions could factor into whether they re-sign cornerback Tre'Davious Ward.
Yeah, Tre'Davious Ward, this is the last
Ward,
of his contract anyway. And, like, unfortunately, man, rest in peace to his baby girl. She had passed away. And, like, so
Yeah,
he hasn't been in the right mindset. And it is sad because, it is a business. You can't be like, well, listen, man, you haven't been on the field. Like, listen, what you know what's going on? And then there's like, listen, but it's still business. We're probably not going to sign you back. They just signed Leodore Lenore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He got a nice deal. Got $52 million? Something like that?
Something like that. I forget what the
yeah.
It's really all about the guarantees, but he's been very useful. He plays nickel and he can play out. He can play perimeter corner.
And then you took Ronaldo Green in the second round. You know what I mean? The writing's on the wall. The writing's on the wall when they took Pearsall and Cowan. You can see what they're doing in the draft to go ahead and get ahead of when it's time to go ahead and move on from these older veterans.
Yeah, it's good. That's that's how good organizations should work, right? Like it is pretty awesome to see.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a price.
The expectation league-wide is that Bengals T. Higgins will depart in free agency this offseason. Higgins is expected to draw significant interest from many teams with an AAV of nearing $30 million a year.
Who's going to give him that?
Well, New England will give it to him. They got 143 in
I
cash.
guess New England would. They're ready to pay Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah,
but still though, at least Ayuk is.
Because then it says here that there's expectations around that Chiefs guard Trey Smith is a pending free agent and end up resetting the market as a position. And the top guy at that position is going to be Landon Dickerson, who got $21 million last year from the Eagles.
That's who the Niners need to go get.
Yeah, let's go get Landon. Fuck it.
You need O-line.
Oh, Trey Smith?
We can't.
You said he's a guard or he's a tackle?
He's a guard. Trey Smith's a guard.
We just drafted a guard and
what's his name?
And we got Aaron Banks and damn, I can't even think of the young boy. Yep. Pooney, Dominic Pooney.
Let's go. Shout out to DP.
Now the Giants could look to start Drew Lock after the bye week because of quarterback Daniel Jones' contract structure.
Yeah, and you know what? This one is a little tricky because I for sure will agree that we're not going to see Danny Dumbass as a Giant in the rest of this year. But I don't exactly know if it's Drew Lock. Might even be old Tommy Cutlets, man. Tommy DeVito. Forget about it.
That's true.
Yeah, it could be a thing. But because you know why? They might fuck around and be like, Drew Lock might win again. You know what I mean? But, you know, when you look at the schedule the rest of the way, you know, I'm hoping whatever QB there can pepper it to Nabbers because they got soft matchups coming up for fantasy purposes.
Now, right? Cowboys Jerry Jones came out and said they are sticking with quarterback Cooper Rush over Trey Lance.
Yeah, for this week.
Yep.
Yeah, they're like, he gives us the best. He gives the Lone Star State the best chance to get the highest draft pick.
Yeah.
Yes,
Aaron Rodgers says he will play in 2025.
You know, it's funny that why that's even news right now is because it's like that also indicates that he's not for sure playing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, I would like to play next year. I said, well, are you though, motherfucker? You know what I mean?
Vikings JJ McCarthy had a second surgery on his leg.
Yeah, I think it was like some kind of setback or something.
Yeah, it wasn't a setback. His swelling, it was swelling after
they might have to fuck around and keep Sam Darnold if this kid like I mean, it could just be all bad for the kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hopefully he recovers all the way because that sucks. You know, now that puts his timeline for return.
No, they said his timeline's gonna be the same from what I read.
You know, I am a doctor.
Yeah, I know that. We know that, doctor.
I'm a doctor.
And the one big reason the 49ers did not make a trade at the deadline was the emergence of Ricky Pearsall.
I mean, we were in conversations, I heard. With
there was conversations,
Deontay Johnsons of the world, and, you know, even I heard even we were trying to explore the Nuke Skywalker thing for a second there. But, I mean, it's because Ricky he got shot, man. You know what I mean? But he's a first rounder. He was good to go. And good for the kid, man. He's actually – when you watched that game last week, man, he was playing the X receiver role. You know what I mean? That was kind of trippy. You know what I mean? Because I thought that would automatically slot into Jennings, but it's also Shanahan. He's very creative. So
we do have a question from the chat here. Half PPR. Do I trade Adams and Chase Brown for Javon Jennings and Achane?
Ooh, damn. Kind of like the side he's on already.
His receivers are Amon-Ra, Nico, and Adams. His RBs are Mixon, Walker, Chase Brown, and Tracy.
Man, you're straight, bro.
That's
I like Adams being my number 3 receiver. I like the running back depth that you have to make this stretch run. I don't want Achane, bro. Achane can win a week, but he also could not.
On your IL luck.
It's hella hard to bank on that, bro. Like, and I just don't. I guess Tua is hella gun shy right now. Everything is short. They got one of the shorter A dots as far as completions going right now with Tua back. So it does benefit, you know, guys like Achane and Jonnu Smith. But yo, I just don't want to fuck with that situation like that when you got them type of running backs already. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, Super Bowl winning head coach John Gruden, who just got hired by who hired him? Barstool Sports, has serious interest from 3 or 4 teams interested in hiring him.
I can see him going down to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Just yelling at everyone in their face. I can see him just snatching up Trevor Lawrence's wig. And that hair's not even real. Look at mine. He takes his off too. See, we're all bald. Slaps it back on.
Yeah. Well, DJ Moore says that Shane Waldron's adjustments were a little too late for him.
I mean, you know, it's kind of funny. It's Chicago's all bad because they're all throwing shots at this motherfucker.
Yeah, Keenan Allen's
have some type of class. You know what I mean? I mean, carry yourself like a professional. You know, and then even Caleb, he's hella snarky in his post game last week. He said, in the post game after practice on Tuesday, they said, so, you know, Shane Waldron, this, that, and the third. He said, yeah, you know, well, I don't have a say in these decisions.
Yeah,
I just go with the flow. Like, he was just hella snarky. He was like, yo, come on, you know, you cried about it, bro.
Well, the Cowboys came out and said Rico Dow has been declared the lead back by head coach Mike McCarthy moving forward. They'll be running back by committee.
Uncle Jerry doesn't like this. He's like, I announce these things. I make decisions. Who said that? That Rico's the guy. You said it, Mike? You know what I mean?
Yep.
I like it.
And Browns head coach Stefanski committed to Jameson Winston as the starter out of the bye week also.
As he should be. Nobody looking at DTR like he about to light the world up.
Mm. As for Panthers Miles Sanders, who was carted off with a foot and ankle injury, he's considered day-to-day and questionable for this week.
No one cares.
I mean, he's on a bye week. He's on a bye week, so
yeah.
Hey, Jay has a question here. Knox or Ingram full PPR? Probably go Knox.
Yeah, it'd be Knox.
I'm gonna go with Knox.
I just because KC is one of the worst against the tight end. Actually, Knox actually has a history of having some blow up games against the Chiefs in season. And I like that matchup solely for the tight end. They eat against there's no Kincaid. Let's go. The guy's never gonna leave the field either. He blocks. So Knox is just on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Thanks for
And
that.
the Raiders are gonna start Gardner Minshew this week.
Okay. Yeah, I heard that the other day. I was like, he's still on my bench somewhere.
Yep.
Tino's saying that there's something wrong with the drops. It's cutting out everybody else's mics. So I'm going to try to use less drops.
Hit a drop right now one time.
Sure. Let me see.
What's in the background? Me. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Yeah. So let us know if you heard any of what we were talking about there.
Yes.
It's like, how about catch up to the chat? That was 40 minutes ago. Tino, we've been on for 27 minutes, so it wasn't 40 minutes ago.
Where Tino lives, he lives in a very specific space and time. You know what I mean? It doesn't exist the same way it does.
He literally put that. These are time stamped, so he put that at 10:52. That was 8 minutes ago, Tino. 8 minutes ago. You
started early today. I started early on the psychedelics already, didn't he?
Oh, man.
We got another one here from Song. He said, in a 3 wide receiver league, would you play Nico and Tank this week? He also has Quentin Johnson and Waddle. I would probably go Quentin Johnson. Well, I'd probably go Quentin Johnson.
I'd go Q.
But it's a 3 wide receiver set, so I could still play Nico, Tank.
You can still Nico,
yeah. Lee's not allowed to answer any questions with Chargers in it.
Yeah, because he's just gonna pick the Chargers.
It's like saying Peacock came with the Texans.
No, really, because I put it aside and I'll be like, you can sit Tank Dell in a situation or something, you know. So
yeah,
but I wouldn't, not in this particular situation.
Yeah, because then it's just the level of competition on the other side with old Cooper rushing them. You know what I mean? So it's a little. I'll play Nico, and I'm okay with sitting Tank for QJ. Yeah, I like that game to actually shoot out. It's Sunday nighter. Yeah, it should shoot. I hope it shoots out at least. I mean,
shout out to
they do have one of the better defenses the Chargers do.
All right, Jamie's got a question. Grade my trade. Gave up AJ Brown and Swift for Rashid Rice and a 2025 mid first and a 2026 first.
I don't like it. I'm just being honest. Because I'd rather have AJ.
Me too, because Rashid's probably going to miss some time with the suspension. Plus, he's coming back from injury.
Yeah, and then Rice. I mean, I love the Rice. I love the idea of Rice.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's just we're gonna have to deal with that. Would you be surprised if someone really highly touted that the big a big slot falls in the draft? They'll still draft that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
His reasoning. He said, figured AJ Brown is worth 2 first-rounders, smashing Rice over Swift in the rebuild. 12 teams.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with it. I see what he's doing there because Swift is the rental this year. We don't know what his job security is like moving forward after this. He's probably done after this. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Pretty much.
Hey, shout out to Mark. Hey, Peacock, I got a screenshot of Mark's comment that he bought a shirt. So I got Mark. Yeah. I just need like your Instagram or something, big bro, because I took a screenshot 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we gotta find a way to be able to get back at you if and when you win the Thanksgiving Day giveaway.
Yeah, we have a
drag ball.
Yeah, on everything. I got the screenshot of your name on there, Mark, that you bought your shit 100%. I just didn't, if you had a fucking social media or something.
Yeah.
And
we got a lot of entries, low key. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And we did actually answer this question earlier, just a few minutes ago for Plugga. It was Knox or Henry. It was Knox over somebody else. Sorry. So Knox or Henry?
I'm still gonna go Knox.
I'm gonna go Knox too.
I mean, like Henry, there hasn't been exactly a safety valve like we wanted to be his last couple weeks.
Exactly.
Knox, it is.
Hey, I'm gonna leave and come back out. My shit might be fucked up. Remember, it was fucked up last night. I heard y'all talking when I was over there. I don't know if
it was straight.
You sound okay.
No, you sound good.
But if you want, okay, tap back. You know what I mean? I'm gonna jump out the ring and jump right back in off the top rope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good analogy, right?
He does.
Yeah, he was talking about stuff getting cut. It was just sounded like it was Lee's, Mike, and Guccini's, but me and Bogart were still straight. So I don't know. We'll see what's up.
This is the same microphone I used when I go on tour.
Okay, 20 minutes ago. It was 8 minutes ago.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, Jamie said he could hear us over the Gen Wealth music, so we're okay.
Streams are been geeking.
I just brought my iPad closer, so that might help too.
Here's another one from Song right here. He's saying,
Talk your shit,
Pacheco?
So what you think about Pacheco? I feel like this is a no rush to bring him back until.
Well, he'll be back next week.
We'll see how they incorporate him.
Yeah. I think it's going to be back on a snap count.
Would you fire him up?
I'm going to.
I am.
I need it. I need the boost because every single team I have him on, it's going to be an added boost for me for the playoffs, I think.
Yeah, I got 2 shares of IPOC. One of the leagues, I'm 8-2. In the other league, I'm 5-5. But I'm lucky to have Hunt. You know, just like in some of the leagues that I had CMAC in, I was fortunate to have JP 100%. So yeah, I'm thirsty for IPOC to come back and Mike Evans, though. Oh my mama, I got Mike Evans and IPOC in a dynasty, the league that I'm 8-2 in.
I think the biggest injury I suffered early in the season was IPOC, and I had 8 shares total in redraft.
Oh, I got about 4.
So it was
you. It was a big one for me.
I have 7 shares. And I thought
it was a bad one for me.
Mr. Ainsworth, was that you?
Is that what you're aiming for?
And everyone says, you're a Chargers fan, and you got 8 shares of him. I go, I don't give a shit. He won me a couple chips.
Come on now.
Yeah, it's kind of circa 49ers fan. If you were like from like 2014 to 18, we were just like, like we enjoyed the rest of football because we were so bad and I could just start everyone against my Niners in fantasy. It was kind of awesome, actually.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I maybe love them even while the season ticket holder we're at the game. Like, yeah, scoring. I'm rooting for my guys, tearing this up.
Well, T. Higgins is going to play this week, boys.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's pretty big, actually. Pause.
Yep.
And I think they're not lying here because there's no reason. And then you can't show him off now. It's already past the trade deadline.
Exactly.
So we're actually like, yeah, he's actually good to go.
He's good. Yeah, his quad. He's over his quad injury.
What seed are they in the AFC?
Okay, now I see what he was saying. So whenever there's a drop, and it's definitely his lead.
All right, I'll come back out.
No, okay, never mind. It's like during the drop. He didn't understand. But yeah, you know what? Fucking come back to his league. Yeah, and I like this. Higgins, I have 1 share of Higgins in all the land. And if he looks decent enough, I will trade him in that league. Let's go. Someone get Higgins off me.
I think is Higgins Scottish?
Higgins. Tyler Higbee, Higgins. Like it.
Sounds
all
like
Scottish. Celtic. Druids. Let's go.
Let's go.
Last night I'm gonna have to just get myself out of some holes here with Terry McLaurin. It's kind of fucking annoying me because no matter how much I go back and replay it, I'm playing Terry McLaurin every time. Like there was no way that I would get off of him having that production that he's been having. You know what I mean? And here's what kills me: why have him? I watched a good amount of that replay this morning on the condensed version. Why is he lined up on the left side all the time? He kills it on that right. You know what I mean? I didn't get that. Just didn't get it. On the left most of the time. Come on. Left ain't right.
Yeah, it was an ugly game for him for sure.
Cool. Was that an F1?
It was traffic.
There was definitely traffic for him last night, man. He was not getting off. And then it makes me worry about Jaden Daniels, because if you think about it, since that Hail Mary game, he hasn't played well. And even if you take out that Hail Mary in that game, he has a bad fantasy outing. You know what I mean? That was Chicago. Then they played the Steelers, and now here we are against the Eagles last night. 3 bad matchups for the record, right? Those are all good defenses. So hopefully Jaden Daniels just isn't really banged up like that, you know what I mean? And hopefully his hand is okay. That could have been an issue why he couldn't throw down the field. Like, they didn't throw down the field air yard wise more than 20 yards last night on average. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So he takes his shots.
Exactly. And he takes the shots at the laddie. We're firing up all the bagpipes to no avail.
Hey, Christian Barmore is going to play this week.
Uh-oh. Shout out to B More, man.
Yeah, he was out with that blood clot thing for about, 8 weeks?
I'll be the first to say it. Who is Christian Barmore?
He played for the Patriots.
The Patriots defensive line.
I heard my little cousin talk about him, because when little cousin be in town, I'll be asking about how Big Brad be doing and whatnot. And Barmore is one of them boys over there in New England.
Yeah, that's one of their big studs.
Oh, everything. He either win the first or second round for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who they got this week? Oh, they got the Rams. You know what's crazy? The Rams, right? You ready for this? So they call these things explosive plays. Plays that go for at least 10 yards or more, right? So the Rams haven't had any explosive plays by that metric. Any plays 10 plus yards since Puka and Kupp came back. The only pass attempt completed over 10 yards was that overtime winner to Demarcus Robinson, that walk-off touchdown. That was a 30-yarder right there. So Stafford hasn't been able to get time but in the pocket, but luckily McVay's a genius, so he's still getting. So our Pukas and Cups have been lovely for PPR purposes. But, man, again, it goes to Kyren. Kyren hasn't had a run more than 10 yards since this last couple of weeks. That's kind of crazy. Like, I wonder if this is called, like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on there. It's probably the offensive line.
JD, Bogey, call me, I'm not going to say crazy, but could you think Bo Nix could overtake Jaden Daniels for Rookie of the Year?
If Jaden Daniels continues to play like this and then Bo Nix continues to get better, because Bo Nix, here's what's crazy.
Bo Nix is putting up straight numbers, man.
I mean, he's putting up numbers, not the craziest, but it's just because his trajectory has only been going up. You know what I mean?
I got them both in my home league redraft, but they both have a week 14 bye.
No.
Oh, that's a tough one right there.
Fuck, bro.
Like Jaden Daniels, he went like this. Ooh, there's Chubb's going like this,
and he hit the rookie ball.
And now it's just kind of going this way. You know what I mean? When meanwhile, Bo Nix has a steady incline, even if it's not the fanciest schmanciest that we've seen. It's been steady Eddie. He's QB9 on the year right now, above guys like with names like Mahomes and
he is
Stroud, and there's a gang of names right up there behind him, bro. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that though. Especially if the steady Eddie continues to be steady Eddie all the way through week 18. That's the thing right there. You know what I mean? Even though Jaden Daniels came out the gate running, we don't know what it's finna look like for the rest of the season. And you know what I mean? They do hit that wall, and Bo. He wasn't throwing for TDs and shit like that the first few weeks, you know what I mean? But now he's starting to get his confidence and all that, bro. He's making shit happen 100% now. Overtake what Jaden Daniels has done for the first 9 weeks, 10 weeks.
Yeah, but
it might be a little bit tough, but you know what I mean? I'm gonna go look at his schedule.
Yeah, pull the rest of the season schedule for the Commandos. Here's the thing I want to add is that Cliff Kingsbury, I always knocked him as a play caller. Right. This year, I was pretty impressed with them because, man, the first 6 weeks, they were highly efficient. Yeah. They were 4-2 that first 4 weeks. These motherfuckers couldn't.
They got the schedule up on the stream right there.
Here we go.
They got, what's that? The Eagles? What week is that?
It's They got Dallas, Tennessee, the bye, then Indy, and then the Eagles again in 16.
Oh yeah, that is 16. Okay.
That is.
Oh, but look at the Colts right there. Damn, we love these matchups outside of maybe the Eagles, and even the fucking championship matchup is good. Against Atlanta there. Look at that.
100%.
I think Cliff Kingsbury is going to be a head coach next year, man. He's worked his ass off.
I mean, but here's the thing, though. I could also see Cliff Kingsbury going, I'm deciding to stay, which usually means that no one wants to fucking hire him. You know what I mean? Because we do know the Cliff Kingsbury experiment. I am putting him in Chicago next year because the connection or the correlation, I should say, with what's his name?
Caleb.
With Nails over there.
And then there's Bo Nix. He has Atlanta, Las Vegas, Cleveland, then a bye, then Indy, the Chargers, Cincinnati, and KC. So his
schedule don't look
his shit going crazy too outside of the KC match.
Outside of the championship week stuff towards the end,
And
I just need somebody for week 14.
He actually went yard against KC.
He did.
No one's really done that this whole year.
Nope.
Yeah, bro, looked like he got a nice schedule, 100%.
Yeah, I like Bo Nix's schedule a little more better.
I'd rather have JD.
Yeah, no, I understand it.
Yeah, is that bad? I'm just wired that way. Like,
no.
We just can't take Bo for no slouch for the rest of the season as well.
Well, I know Bo's going to be no slouch in the NFC.
What they say, 10 and 6,
AFC West next year.
10-6
AFC West
ratio.
Yeah, I said I corrected myself.
Yeah, that's 10-6 INT TD ratio, and he got 4 tugs on the ground.
When you get him proper weapons, he's going to be good next year.
And JD is a 10-3 INT ratio, and he got a little bit.
Cortland Sutton like that again.
Hey, yeah, look, they're not that too far off.
They both have owners that will spend money too. That's a good thing.
Who is that? The Walmart guys that own the Broncos?
Walmart, and they have the guy from the 76ers, so they will spend money.
Magic Johnson.
They spend money on Russell Wilson to leave.
Yeah, they did. Come on, that's why Walmart has falling prices.
Yeah, stop selling Sierra CD at Walmart like 10 years ago, man.
Bruh. Damn. Shout out to Captain Joe King.
Maybe I'll play Russell Wilson versus Cleveland in week 14, just see how he does here. Because he plays them in week 12, so I'll get a good idea. And if he does well against Cleveland, Cincinnati, then I'll play him against Cleveland again in week 14.
Yeah, I'm playing Russell Wilson over Brock Purdy this week.
Well, this week it's great because he's playing Baltimore.
Hell yeah.
Baltimore sucks.
I'm not mad at that, but you can't run on Baltimore, so those tugs probably going to come via passing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Oh, you didn't. One thing we forgot to mention on the news: no Jalen Warren practicing today, and Najee back in full practice.
Yeah, he's questionable. Jalen Warren.
I picked up Jalen Warren as my RB2 over here in the whole league.
As soon
as I see the stats, I'll let you know.
I'll just put Tyler Algier in because he was questionable and now he's fully healthy, so I'll just play him. Damn.
Yeah, well, good thing we need the news, right? You can't miss nothing.
Yeah, here we go.
Right back.
Jalen Warren, questionable.
Michael Pittman practiced today.
Back.
Michael Pittman is back.
Yep, he's back.
He's back.
Let's see. Dalton Kincaid is out. We know that.
Huge. Let's get to Joe's shit. Joe King said, huge fan of the show. Appreciate you, big bro. Already a sub to Devontae Adams, George Pickens, and Nuke Hopkins. Who the kids got this week?
Okay. We know Pickens has Baltimore. That's going to be a tough one right there. Hopkins, who does the Kansas City have? Buffalo.
Kansas City, Buffalo.
Devontae Adams. Who do the Jets have, man?
Indy.
Oh, God.
Jets got Indy. So
I think I go with Devontae. But then again, he hasn't been putting up the numbers lately. That's what concerns me with Devontae. Pickens has still been putting up solid numbers. And Hopkins is only going to get better in that offense each week.
100%, bro. I'm going with Pickens and Hopkins.
I'm going to go with that latitude. Pickens and Hopkins for me.
100%.
I can't trust Devontae. I'm sorry. As much as I love him, but he and Rodgers just don't connect to what they used to. I'm sorry. I'm going to go with Pickens and Hopkins.
Yeah.
Pickens and Hopkins.
I'm asking for a friend. Mostert versus Las Vegas or Algier versus Denver.
Oh shit!
It's my RB2, man. There's nothing else out there.
Top of the morning, Slim.
Yep.
Top of the morning, Bakes.
What up, Slim?
There's Justice Hill and Charbonnet. No, not doing that. Gus Edwards.
Maybe Mostert. Oh, yeah. Gus got on the field last week.
Yeah, he did, but he's just getting his feet wet again.
It's interesting.
Who getting his feet wet?
Does that say 10 attempts?
Yeah, what did it say? Hold on.
For Gus? 10 for 50?
They loving on some Gus right now.
Yeah, 10 attempts, 10 for 55.
Yeah, I think I might have to go with Gus, bruh.
I read something about
Morning, Bakes.
What's up, Bakes? Top of the morning.
I
definitely heard something this morning about Greg Roman. Greg Roman was talking about how they used to love some Gus Edwards, bro.
Oh my mama. We got Slim in the building, Bogey.
What up, Slim?
Man, Slim.
Oh my mama.
Stand up.
Yeah, I may just have to drop one, especially if he doesn't go. I'll put a claim and just keep it there for what's tomorrow? Saturday? Yeah, Saturday's
the Gus bus.
That motherfucker gets ruled out, bro, and put him in the IR so you can keep him.
I got Pacheco in the IR still.
Oh, it's only one IR?
Yes.
Man, shout out to Pacheco, man. Come back to us, IPOC.
Oh, speaking of IPOC,
New Jersey, stand up.
They said he's going to be on a limited carries in week 12.
Man, gives a fuck. That limited is down there in the goal line. Let's go. Come back to us. You got a gun on him.
And he's going to have those carries. He's going to get the red zone carries. That's what I'm going to love the most about it.
We got to get him back in action on the field because off the field, he's bound to catch a case. He carries a gun with him everywhere. He's from Patterson, New Jersey, got that.
Allegedly, right?
No. He's not alleged. He's from Patterson. They got guns on him, bro. Hey, I load that thing up.
Patterson's in New Jersey.
Yeah. Yeah. Gangsters. Patterson, bro. Patterson's one of them places you don't go, man. You don't go there unless you don't go there unless you're Fetty Wap or Isaiah Pacheco. There it is.
Salute to Boogie Vision.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Boogie Vision, man. For the fans' perspective, man. Everybody be sure to go sub up, man. Check out our guy Slim from Brooklyn, man. He know what he talking about for real though.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what else we got.
Bake says he's taking offers for Saquon and the nice guys. Looking for an elite wide receiver. Let me go see.
Should I send him Brandon Ayuk?
I have.
I don't want Saquon.
Could I interest you in Terry McLaurin?
Fire up the bagpipes. Terry McLaurin. Yes. The laddie. Did y'all see that thing I sent this morning about the old girl with the gangbang?
Oh, yeah. And she's going to try to tackle 1,000 guys in a day.
Yeah, but some other dude won a competition, and he's like, she flew out the Scottish lad.
Oh, my.
This was some dude from Scotland.
I don't want to say it on live because I hear about it all day long. I think I said it in the thread.
Yeah, some things are better left unsaid.
Exactly.
Shout out to the laddie. Damn, Saquon. Yeah, he should sell high. So there's going to be somebody that will pay up. You just got to find someone who loves running backs that are aged like that,
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
can
I'll
I
give you
interest you?
Keon Coleman from.
I'll give you. Can I interest you in Cooper Kupp?
Keon Coleman's way younger than Cooper
One
Kupp.
old guy Keon Coleman doesn't do. Keon Coleman can't score what Cooper Kupp scores in one drive.
what exactly?
This is how I do my negotiating. You know what I mean? You throw them something really unrealistic, right? And then they don't want to deal with me, right? Then I got them right where I want them. Yeah. Hey man, Saquon. It's funny though too, because anyone that has Saquon right now, if you're making a push, you're not moving Saquon. You know what I mean?
Oh hell no!
Saquon's a part of why you're you know what I mean in the mix like that.
Today's the deadline.
Oh yes,
Is
right.
it? In Nice Guys?
Song said it's a deadline in his other league, I think.
Oh yeah.
In his 10-man league.
Yeah, you got to make it happen, Captain. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker, the Saturdays usually, it'd be like right before that Sunday, right?
Yeah. I believe it's Sunday in Yahoo.
Yeah, at the stroke of midnight. Let's see here. I'm trying to think what else I could throw him for Saquon. It ain't gonna happen. Me and Bakes, you know why I love Bakes though? Because Bakes will dance for hell long, even if it doesn't result to anything. He gonna dance. What you want to do here? Like, you know what I mean? Like sending offers. Like he trying to get active. I fuck with that. You know what I mean?
Tank Dell for Saquon.
Ooh, you got Tank in there?
Of course I do.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You know, that kind of scares me. He's like, "Oh, you're just giving up on Tank now like that?" I saw Tank in the Gen Will dynasty. So Steve-O, he was just like, "I'm so done with Tank." He just flipped him for like Isaac Garendo and like a second
Tank would have had another awesome game, but CJ Stroud super underthrew that ball in the end zone and got picked off. Like, what the hell is that? Just throw it to the corner, bro, and you win the game. Anyway, I'm not mad about that anymore.
I love Stroudy a lot. Oh, Stroudsy, and I'm just gonna defend him. I'm just gonna say the sophomore slump. It's like it's the offensive line. I'm like, yo, come on.
But he had 2 bad throws in that second half that really messed him up.
I know, because those came off the turnovers to the turnover drives too. When they had turned over, man, every time they turned over Goffle, man, those points. Like, come on.
They're doing a Friday Night Lights reboot.
Oh wow.
I Don't Want Your Life. Is that the one?
No, that's Varsity Blues.
That's Varsity Blues. That's right. Okay.
Varsity Blues.
Was anybody upset at Paul Walker's like bad like Southern accent? Like I was.
I can't remember the most like that.
I remember somebody tried to put me on Sons of Anarchy, right? This is years ago when it was like in like still like week to week, right? On FX or whatever. Someone's like, bro, you gotta fuck with Sons of Anarchy, bro. I'm like, oh, okay. I seen it on demand. Let me go peep. And I just couldn't get over the fucking bad Irish accents, like Irish American accents, right? And I'm telling my boy, I'm letting him have it. Man, this shit is weak. I can't watch shit with some weak ass accents. These motherfuckers got some weak ass of wannabe Irish accents. He's like, them actors are actually from Ireland. I was like, oh, damn.
That's crazy.
You want to hear something wild here?
Yeah.
Jerry Jones would entertain the idea of Jason Witten being the next head coach of the Cowboys.
I told you Jerry does some dumbass shit. Because you know what? If he stands right next to Jason Witten, just standing up, he could get his whole up all the way up to the elbow, right up the rectum, and just boom, boom, boom like a puppet.
Fuck, bro.
Like Greco-Roman wrestling, bro. Pause.
Oh, my mama.
I'm just saying.
Tito says CMC, Henry, and Barkley are the only elite RBs left.
And don't forget about Sergio Mix-a-Lot. He just missed a little bit of time where he'd be up there. And Alvin Kamara too. Like, it's kind of crazy that the old timers are like, hold my beer.
What's up, Raven Show?
What up, Raven Show, man? Welcome
Good morning to you, big bro.
Put it in the chat. Oh, excuse me. Put it in the chat, Raven Show. How do you feel about this week against the Steelers? It's a big game against the Steelers here.
That's crazy. I have an update on my trade offer where I was sending BTJR, ETN, and Wandale away for a top wide receiver. The trade was completed. Oh, hello.
What's the results here? Stand up and take a bow.
Hey, Bakes, I've heard about Peaky Blinders. I've
watched it.
I've seen it also. It's awesome.
It is good stuff.
I forgot who was telling me about
season 3. I think I started like, whatever, but it's still really good.
Is that the Stallone joint?
No. It's it's the Cillian Murphy joint.
Dang,
the dude who was the Scarecrow in.
There you go. Okay, the creepy
Batman. Yeah, he has like Cillian Murphy. I don't know.
Oh shit!
He probably does.
People don't know that Batman. The idea of Batman and all the villains, they're all based on psychological things, right? Like Joker's a sociopath.
I was going to say, speaking about Batman's villains, bro. Let's check out a video that Bogey and I collaborated on, the Rogues Gallery.
Yeah.
absolute truth. Big dreams, so we have to pursue. Strapped with a tool, feel the wrath of my crew. Clock switch when my bums itch. Beat off the hate, go my heart in the paint. If your name ain't God, I don't answer to you. Please look to me. Bogart got free, luckily I got the answer for you. Seen it trying like a South. Look young, I got the password for you. Lace game. Smoke a backwood with you, smoke a back with it too. Show you how to maintain, so you never go astray. I done lay on the path for you.
I found an extra one, but it doesn't have the old school esa cosa. It's like
I told you.
It's the
I
real
have
thick
some,
one.
man.
Yeah.
I'll look for it. Text me this afternoon.
Okay.
And I know.
Behind the scenes.
Hey,
Hey, who is the hottest selling jersey right now in the NFL?
Who? Are we guessing? Don't say the answer. Let me guess.
the hottest selling jersey.
Hold on.
Malik Neighbors.
Let me think.
I say Malik Neighbors.
No.
I'm going to say Travis Kelce and all them goddamn Swifties.
The fuck
Well,
is,
Peacock's not here. It's CJ Stroud.
is that right?
Yeah, it goes CJ Stroud, Caleb Williams, Pat Mahomes, Aiden Hutchinson, Jaden Daniels, Amon St. Brown, CD, Josh Allen, Justin Jefferson, Max Crosby. Top 10.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I stopped buying jerseys for like current players that I'm rooting for because I felt like I'm killing them. I mean, look at what happened. I did. Look what I did. He's hanging here behind me. Ain't that right, Bones?
Hey, Raven Show gave us the update what the trade was. He said the deal ended up being Gibbs, BTJR, ETN, and Wandale for Amon-Ra and James Conner. I now have Amon-Ra, Drizzy Drake, Debo, Mike Evans, Aaron Jones, James Conner. It's a super flex league, 2 QBs, 2 RBs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 flex. And then he says Kyle Pitts, Kyler, and Goff are my tight end and QBs. I'm 9-1.
Nice.
Stand up and take a bow.
Damn good pal there.
Why you doing your league like that? Oh, every day.
That's a disjustice, man. That's assault.
He bought James Conner on the bye week. It's a good move. You got him the rest of the way, theoretically, right? Barring any injury. You got St. Brown the rest of the way because they already have their bye week. I'm all about it. And, you offloaded. I'm assuming this is a 10-team league. So, what I mean? Now I feel sorry for the person that you're playing week 11 because I smacked them up week 1, and now you're going to smack them up again. Let's go.
Run it. I guess Lamar. He said about the jersey sales. Does it say the top 5, top 10 jersey sales where you were looking at, Lee?
Right here.
What did it say about Lamar?
Lamar's not even on it.
Lamar's not even on the top.
Not in the top 10.
It goes CJ Stroud, Caleb, Mahomes, Hutchinson, Daniels, St. Brown, CD, Allen, Jefferson, Crosby.
Oh, wow. Aiden Hutchinson?
And that's the best selling NFL jersey that came out about 42 months ago.
I'll buy an Aiden Hutchinson jersey because I like the Detroit colors.
I like
the
colors
go back like when Barry Sanders played the original like the teal like no, it's not teal.
The powder blue.
Yeah, that one. Oh my mama. Or the white one too. The white with the blue numbers. Oh my mama. I'll buy one of them motherfuckers. I got some
I love rocking my Chargers powder blue jersey.
Y'all shit might be top 5 ever. Them Eagles ones when Randall Cunningham playing the green ones. Them ones is one of my favorites. Y'all powder blues is one of my.
I like the gold. I have a goldenrod. I like rocking that one too. The goldenrod yellow.
Oh, the yellow one. Oh yeah. Facts. Oh my mama.
I got one every single color, but I don't think I don't know it as a white one. I don't like because I'm afraid of spilling something on it. That's why.
Oh my mama.
No.
Hey, what you do is you wear it during the game, but when you want to have a drink or eat something, just take that.
I take it right off.
Exactly.
The thing is, I'm at Christmas is around the corner. I just have to ask the Hitler half and I get out one.
Come on now, everything. Facts.
Then again, as when a move going on, I want to keep things. I'm gonna get things that I want. I don't want to. I have plenty of things like that. I want to get things that I want in my man cave so I can then I have, I had plenty of jerseys. I don't need a white one. I want to get something that I want to enjoy, I can appreciate.
On everything. No, facts. You gonna have that motherfucker set up nice. I know you is, bro. On everything.
Oh, it's gonna be half Red Sox and half Chargers stuff.
100%.
And I'm gonna have Peacock make me a thing for the my man cave or my podcast office.
On my mama. Facts. And then all the soccer shit that goes in there too.
I have my Jordan and Pippen ball and Bulls ball. I'm gonna put in a case. My soccer, my Cosmos ball, my Team M ball. Yeah, I already have those in cases already.
Oh my mama, your shit gonna be fatter than a motherfucker, boy. Oh, yeah. Everything.
Yeah. Don't worry, that house alarm will be set quite up.
Real talk. Yeah.
No, then I can take those pictures for you and you can show your son.
Oh my mama. Facts. That's good looking, bro.
Hey, Peacock, CJ is the highest selling NFL jersey.
Yeah, him and Caleb.
I'm surprised Caleb's not last.
That shit crazy. Boy, that's how you know this shit.
I sent something to the thread. Caleb is I'll send it to you, JD, because I have a problem sending the thread. But it's pretty bad how Peacock always puts up the on his show.
Yeah, I seen it in there.
Caleb is at the bottom.
That shit crazy, bro.
It is.
Tino said, makes sense. Texas got more jersey than Oregon Ducks.
It's about time. We had the same two for like 20 years. So
that's the one I like. I had the Andre Johnson one, because I'm a Hurricane fan.
Oh, yeah.
All the Hurricane player NFL jerseys on.
Who do your Hurricanes play this week? They have a bounce back game. They got to win this week.
Like fucking Syracuse or fucking it's either Syracuse or fucking who else we got to round out the last two games? Wake Forest, I think. Syracuse and Wake Forest, I think. I know Syracuse for sure. I don't know if it's Wake Forest 100%. Oh, everything. Man, I'm still on the same first fucking game on my dynasty on the fucking NCAA. I can't beat Liberty, man. That motherfucking quarterback keep pissing me the fuck off. Oh my mama, I swear to you, bro. Everything. Hey, Raven Show said his league is a 12-team league. That's
there you go,
bro. You dominating that motherfucker, dog.
Take double ball now. That's crazy. 9-1.
Yeah, Wake Forest and Syracuse. You got it.
Yep. Oh my mama. Facts. And Syracuse and Clemson just played last week, I think. Everything. LOL, you say that came out 14 months ago, Lee.
What did I say that?
Shit.
What did I say? And I'll say if I know I said it or not.
Raven Show said Raven Steelers always a trap game for us, but I will say Lamar has only played the Steelers twice since 2020. Both are losses, if I'm being fair. So if I'm feeling a get right game for this for us in this rivalry, I ain't mad at that, big bro.
That's a hell of a game, though. I won't lie. That's a hell of a game.
That motherfucking that deal that they done got from Green Bay. I don't know how much Preston played last week. But if Preston is still Preston and what he brings to the table on top of already what they got over there at that Pittsburgh defense, man, Pittsburgh ain't going to be no slouch for the rest of the year.
No, they get tough in the play.
That's not a jump out take because they 7-2, 8-2, whatever the fuck they is. But this for number one in the division as well. Like last night, this is a first place game right here. So it's going to be another slobber knocker. Oh, everything, bruh. Let's go. And then final score prediction, 28-17 Ravens. Okay. They gonna show he thinking they gonna shut their ass down.
Hey, tell Bogey those sign balls, those paws. I got it. I'll bring them out, and it's only not that long. I'll
pause.
You don't believe me, Bogey.
Listen, he's talking about busting him out again. Pause. Hey, you know what? Hey. Going back to Preston Smith, right? That's the Smith revenge game. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's the team that drafted him. Oh, shit. Hold on.
And doesn't Deontay Johnson have a revenge game, too?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yes, he does.
I remember when Deontay Johnson was actually pretty good.
Oh, shit.
For fantasy.
Yeah, it's Baltimore, so it's a revenge game for him.
Fucking, hey, let me go take a look at where I got my shares of Deontay at.
I got him in the
did not a motherfucking thing since he didn't win over there. I just want to see where I got him at real fast. Oh my mama.
I got him in the Gen Wealth.
Gen Wealth.
Let's take a look. I think it's actually going to be a low-scoring game, to be honest with you. They have both good kickers, too.
Who's that, big bro?
On that Ravens Pittsburgh game. I don't know if it's going to be a high-scoring game because they're both two defenses.
Yeah, this is going to be a nice. It's going to be a damn good game, big bro. It's probably one of the games of the week for sure. They've been talking too much ish with those wins from KP and Tyler Huntley quarterback wins. Fucking KP.
Yeah, I got Deontay Johnson to Genwell.
Genwell. Just grab some more chow men for the Tyson fight. Let's go.
Oh, shit, that's tonight. I forgot. Yeah.
Just hit the Chinese food spot. Oh, my mama.
Hilarious.
Crazy, bro. Hey, if you are a Genwell regular around here, you know what we talking about.
Hold on. I got to do this for that.
For life. You know, I used to have a couple Chinese restaurants.
Hey, bro, you know what? Me too for a little bit, but I never really ate at the same place where I was, serving folks. So just to, kind of keep it clean.
Yeah, see, that's a smart guy.
Talk about it, man. Oh, everything. I'm trying to get home by 4 today. I'm worried I'll miss the fight. Those ladies about to chunk him. Oh shit!
When does the fight start today?
I'm
assuming 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock West Coast time. Is that what we're doing here?
I think I saw 7 o'clock my time.
Okay,
but maybe I'm lying.
So he did say he's getting off at 4, so that means he's trying to get home right before the 5 o'clock. Wow, you feel me?
You gotta pregame. You know how we get down. 100%. Raven Show said,
just for Mike.
Hey, Raven Show said we've been saving Deontay for their ass. Oh, my mama, pause.
Hey, look, man, you know what I'm saying? If there's someone that is familiar with that defense and where the holes be.
All right, here's some breaking news for you.
It's a potty. Let's go.
All righty. Daniel Jones may be staying as a starting quarterback for the Giants for a few more weeks.
It is so confusing. Brother, what is that, brother?
What's that, brother?
We going on a raid.
DM Rusani sent that out, tweeted it out.
5 in Cali is start, 7 in Minnesota. Everybody got the Tyson fights. You already know. Everybody got Tyson tonight. Yeah, I'm one of them. I got $50 on my little cousin.
I'm in the third. I think it's over in the third.
I mean, I want him to win, but I see these stupid Jake Paul fights always end the same. It's like, why? Maybe he has lead in his boxing glove. I don't know.
I'm on record for saying that he definitely has that conversation with the motherfuckers. Like, listen, this is what I'm going to offer you for the 5th round dive. You know what I mean?
The whole purse.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Because I'm going to get all the money. Tyson, I don't need the money. I need the clout because the money going to come back tenfold after you know what I mean? He going to be able to talk all types of shit.
And then, Tyson, he over here talking about, well, I only have $10 million. So I'll do it for $250 million.
Hey Lee, did you see the interview with Tyson with the little teenager
the teenage girl and he was dropping the F-bomb? How many times
Tyson is going back to his dark places? They said he's ready for the fight.
He's in his
talking about
right
death,
now,
and he talked about death. I thought the little girl was going
to a teenager, bro. Like he's ready to go to war, bro. Everything. That motherfucker is fucking ready, bro. I'm telling you.
My defense is impregnable.
7 fights? Wow.
7 cars. It's finna go down. Okay, there we go. It was the leave and come back in. A StreamYard them blessed us. Hey, Buggy, we got Hess in the building. What's
going up, man? Shout out to the Cannabis Guardian Angel.
I got something for him.
Yeah.
Bella.
Oh, here it is too, right here. Hold up, since he's the Guardian Angel.
Rise up, Bogey.
Yes. Ooh, show Hess I'm a doctor. This is extra. I love that drop. Yeah, man. Shout out to the cannabis guardian angel. You know what I mean? He actually tapped all the way in there with the Tyson camp.
That's true. I mean? That is true.
Yeah.
Can he give us any inside information?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, listen, man, I'll put the buddy. You know what's crazy is I'll put the buddy. If I was a gambling man, I'd probably put it on Paul, man.
Man, I got my money on.
This is the main event of the evening, and now.
He tore his ACL doing that one time. That guy's a bad motherfucker.
Hey, shout out to Judah, man.
What's up, Judah?
Judah says start.
That's Lee. Go ahead, Lee.
He wants to start, sit. DeAndre Swift or Ramondre Stevenson.
Ooh. So we got Swift against the Packers, and then we have Ramondre against the Rams. The Rams actually, since that Raiders game, the Rams ain't the team that we could just run all over.
Mm-hmm. I like Swift here.
I'm gonna go Swift.
I'm gonna go Swift.
Yeah. But also, when you go Stevenson, he's one of the few guys that actually gets the entirety of the work.
That's where I'm going, bro. Is Stevenson. Yeah.
And like
you had 2 weeks straight, you had 2 straight weeks of 2 TDs, which you can't depend on that weekly. But last week, what it was, he got the carries, the yards on the ground. He didn't get involved in the PPR, but he was a top 36 running back. So that's 3 straight weeks in a row that he showed up in the like how Bogey led off with the snap share. He gets all the work, so it's showing for the last 3 weeks for sure. He's the guy that we need to be able to help, set the tone of the offense, especially with the rookie quarterback. You know what I mean? I'm going Ramondre here, bro.
He gets a lot of volume, and then you're just hoping that he falls in the end zone.
Yeah, because he got the 2.5 yard per carry. That's
not good.
Yeah, that's partly due to everything. Partly due to the fucking rookie back, the quarterback play of the rookie, the outside play of not having, big plays outside, you know what I mean, with the threat of the receivers and all that bullshit. 100%.
And we do got the same scenario, so to speak, where it's like it's 2 rookie QBs. They're gonna lean on the run game. You got the Chicago just fired their play caller or their offensive coordinator. So the next guy coming in to call the plays is probably going to be more friendly to Caleb as far as like, all right, let's run the ball like hell.
No, I agree with that too.
Yeah, but also that offensive line, they literally just cut one of their starting guards. And they paid him a lot. There's like, he was a bust. They cut him. So, I mean, I'm assuming the next guy up is better because why cut the starter? You know what I mean? But I'm still going to go with Stevenson, who's, just it's ugly, but at least he has a mobile QB that opens it up for that run game. You know what I mean? Caleb isn't known to be a threat like that with his legs, but Drake May, on the other hand, will open it up for Stevenson, and it's fucking 2.5 yards per carry. What the fuck is going on?
Not good.
Hey, shout out to Judah for pulling up on us this morning. Judah, look like this your first time around here, bro. You welcome around this motherfucker. We fire this motherfucker up every day, big bro. So hopefully, we answered your question right, man. You come fuck with us whenever you want to, big bro. Throw a thumbs up and hopefully you subscribe.
Yeah, man, appreciate you. Zap Judah's son, everybody.
Come on now. Bake said I can see Paul winning so Tyson can have a rematch. They are in it for the money, 4 matches total.
Brilliant. I didn't think of that.
Them is facts. Salute to Hess. What's up, Hess? When Tyson said he was afraid of his old self, I believe him 100%.
Hell yeah.
Them is facts.
I don't want to get into the old me. The old feelings come back.
He started having
the demon. It's called the demons. You fighting them demons 100%. Paige and Dr. Bogey.
Hey, I'll be on the green.
Damn. Oh, my Red Sox might be getting Juan Soto.
Oh shit! What they offering him?
All they're saying is Sean McAdams says Juan Soto was very impressed with the Red Sox 4-hour presentation last night, and he's interested.
Oh wow!
So for 4 hours, he probably kept asking him, "Okay, so how much?"
All they're gonna say is, Henry in the past 4 years has not dropped a dime on players. If he drops about $600 million on Juan Soto, I'll say, oh, hell yes.
I mean, it's about
Hey, my cousin is a Red Sox fan, Lee.
From Houston and the Yankees, I'm all set.
Everybody has got us right.
No offense to Peacock, because they need help over in Houston. They need some pitching.
Hey, shout out to Judah. You already know, big bro. We appreciate you, big bro. 100%. Then we got Shaka in the building. Look like it's Shaka's first time around here. We appreciate you for pulling up on us this morning. He said, hey, would you trade Josh Allen and Tony Pasta for Jordan Love and 69?
Dad. 69, dude. Hey, run for your life.
Man, I know you're upgrading at the wide receiver position, and you only giving up Pollard to get another wide receiver, but giving up Josh Allen and going forward with Jordan Love for the rest of the season. How y'all feel about giving up Love? Or giving up Allen? That's what it's based. Damn near what it's for. Allen for Love, but he's getting
rest of the season schedule, because I'm gonna be real with you, man. When they're healthy. And when Jordan Love is healthy and he's not a big drop off as far as production from Josh Allen. And Josh Allen hasn't had the gigantic Josh Allen games for fantasy in the last few weeks, right? Like even the Colts game was supposed to be a gimme. Didn't give me nothing, bro. You know what I mean? He didn't give me the stallion. Pause.
Has there been any word on Jordan Love's knee? Has he?
No, he was practicing all week fine.
Yeah,
he's looking pretty good out there.
He's coming off the bye week. Good sign. You know what I mean?
100%.
He did look hurt in that rainy game. Who were they playing against Detroit before the bye week? He definitely was like.
I think it was. So it says it was a growing, inaugural growing pool, grade 1, week 8 game at Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Oh, so he strained it and then he probably re-aggravated it versus.
He wasn't supposed to play. He was trending to not play against Detroit. Then he went out there and thugged it out.
And then he had the knee against the Eagles, the MCL.
Yeah, that was early.
He had an MCL sprain in week 2, and then week 8 was a groin.
And he came back early from that MCL sprain. That's usually about a 3 to 4 week type of joint. And he came back in 2 weeks. So, shout out to Jordan Love, bro. He's out there trying to die out there for us in the field of battle. You know what I mean? We don't want him to die, but I love that his willingness. You know what I'm saying? Let's go shooting it out, baby.
100%.
And they got in Chicago. Okay, it's a classic one here. 100 years.
So you guys are good. We're running the trade for Josh Allen and Pollard for Jordan Love and Drake, Drizzy Drake.
I don't like Drake's schedule coming up here.
You don't?
No, like it starts this week against Surtain. Ooh, it's certainly a bad matchup. Look at that. Dad jokes. It is certainly a bad matchup. Yeah, and then if you go down the rest of the season schedule for old Drake, it's not the greatest. Like, you know what I mean? And Cousins, I feel like it's like it's kind of tapered off. You know what I mean? Because if someone on the other side of the ball isn't shooting it out with them, there is not a necessity. They just keep running the ball. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's kind of crazy how that's been. Maybe it's because Cousins been banged up too, shoulder and the elbow on the throwing arm.
Yeah, I don't. Man, I would. Hey, Shaka, if you can, man, drop us who you got at the rest of your wide receivers on your team, bro. Because I don't know if I want to give up Josh Allen.
I think both these guys got the same bye week.
Who? Love and Allen?
Oh no, Love just came off my bad. I was thinking of Cousins for some reason. My bad. Yeah, Love just came off the bye. Yeah, I guess for the sake of that, you know what I mean. But then you're still going to be immediately next week. Then you're without Drake. You know what I mean? So I guess if you're to make this trade, it's because you're needy at receiver and you're secure the rest of the way as far as or as it stands now, as far as your record goes. Because this sounds like you have a good record to make this trade. And if you have a good record, I just stay with the Stallion, bro. You know what I mean? Like the Chiefs in the driver's seat of the AFC makes all the other AFC QBs not have to worry about we don't have to worry about them being sacked at one point or another. You know what I mean? Stallions, he's thugging it out all the way to the end, bro. You know what I mean? Jordan Love too, I guess you could say, because it looks like Detroit's running away with that division and the number 1 seed as it stands right now. So I'm okay with it. It's not the biggest drop. I just don't like the Drake schedule the rest of the way. So I'm staying put. Call me crazy.
I'm not comfortable trading Josh Love. I need to see.
No, I think I'd be staying put.
Yeah, I need to see the rest of his team for sure, bro.
Yeah, because I mean, there's got to be a reason why he's doing this, right? Like, and if you are doing it, I don't think you're selling high enough on Josh Allen. Maybe it's hard to because of recency bias. He hasn't been lighting the world on fire for fantasy purposes. So I totally get it. And plus, half the fun for me is building the context when I don't have any, right? It's like, hey, I'm trading this for this. I have fun doing that, like in my own head. Like, okay.
Well, I mean, just what he just showed us, right now. Clearly, he's doing it to get Drake London, and he's trading the tier down in quarterbacks. That's what it is. Oh, there he goes right there. Oh my mama, that's what I see it as. And then he has Cup, Puka, Pickens, Ridley, DJ Moore, Amari, Olave, dead. Oh my mama, 100%. Yeah, so he can use another body with the DJ Moore and Olave. But with Cup, Puka, and Pickens, you know what I mean, and really been trending as well too, though. So
yeah,
it's like
targets.
Yeah, so I don't.
Hundreds,
Huh?
Really been putting up the hundos.
Come on now. Let me put my headphones back on.
Well, they have. Ever since that trade happened, he's been getting the targets. Yeah.
Which trade?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think I might stay put as well, big bro. I mean, and then you might even be able to go make another wide receiver move without having to involve.
Maybe I'll sell high on Ridley. You know what I'll do? Ridley and Pasta. Give me Drake May. Let's see if we can do that. Like I might just be like, here's Ridley and Tony Pasta. Let me just go ahead and get the I'll keep the Stallion and let me just go ahead and see if I can do the 2-for-1.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
like that.
It's not the craziest drop off going from Jordan Love to
I understand it
to Josh Allen, but I don't. You know, if I want to get Drake, he has pieces here. I feel like he could buy Drake without.
All right, guys, we're gonna have. Looks like we're no Sam Laporta this week.
Yeah,
LP. Somebody was just asking about J-Mo. One of us was just talking about J-Mo the other day.
Lions not.
My pick for the bust continues.
Yeah, you nailed that.
I nailed it.
And people got so mad at you. Like, who you say Sam Laporta's not good? It's like, no, motherfucker, it's a bad draft. It's a bad high draft pick. I'm not doing that.
I stayed away. I got Jameson Williams in a lot of places later on. That's what I did. And David Montgomery. The cheaper Lions.
Raven Show said, I'm in a situation where I got to start maybe 3 tight ends this week. Pitts, Ertz locked in for me. Ertz gave me a good head start. My final flex spots, should I start Dalton Schultz or MVS?
I ain't mad about starting three tight ends. I'm okay with Schultz. He has a floor.
I don't know about MVS.
Yeah, MVS is he's been hit or miss his whole motherfucking career.
I couldn't do that. I'm just sorry.
And he did all that on 3 catches. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that shit ain't or it's impossible for him to do it again this week. You know, that's just a lot of hoping and wishing.
Yeah, you're just hoping for a prayer on that. Yeah.
Schultz's snaps have dipped to about 70% from the mid 80s or whatever in the higher sides on like versus Buffalo and New England, but like over the last couple of weeks versus Detroit, the Jets and Indy, he's gotten 6 and 4 targets. You know, no problem. And so they're playing Dallas this week. Revenge narrative. So I'm probably going with Dalton Schultz on this.
There it is. There.
Yeah.
Big Bro has said Tyson 2.0 gonna take it tonight. Yes, they are definitely in it for the bag, though. That's a key word right there, baby. Your key statement. Oh, my mama. Something funky with this chow mein. It has my mouth all numbed up. You know what's up. Come on now. LOL. Facts. Yeah, huh? Facts says, damn, I need to go get some Tyson for the fight. Come on now. Feeling real froggy. Don't forget the mic bites. Oh, every day.
Yeah.
We got Joe Bear in the building, top of the morning, big bro. He say, do I flex Swift or Higgins this week? Just worried a little bit about his injury.
Probably go Swift. I don't know. When Higgins is out there and he plays, though, he does typically do well. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But if you're worried, you don't want to worry. I'd probably lean on the Swift side.
Yeah. Fuck. I think you've been waiting for Higgins. You've been waiting for Higgins for a minute. And who Cincinnati got this week? They got y'all, big bro.
The Chargers.
The Chargers.
It's not an ideal matchup.
No, it ain't, because the Chargers, they defense is what y'all defense top 10, big bro?
We're top 5 right now. We're at least.
Get the fuck out of here. Whoa.
Well, this would be if we do it again this week, we'd be the first, I think the 4th team to have giving up less than 20 points in 11 games in a row.
Get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. And I think the Giants, Chiefs are the other, and there's 3. I know the Giants are 1, the 2013 Chiefs, and there's another team. I forget what it was. Damn it.
Go to Pro Football Reference and see what y'all giving up in the air.
Okay, here it is. The 1990 Giants, the 1999 Jaguars, and the 2013 Chiefs are the only teams to hold their first 9 opponents to 20 plus or fewer points.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
They are balling right now, boy.
Yep. And what are they saying? And it looks like our DC. I don't know if he stays or goes, but Harbaugh knows that he could be leaving us this year.
Yeah, you motherfuckers is only giving up 1,700 yards in the air as a defense, and that is 9th in the league. And then 995 yards on the ground as a defense, and that's 9th in the league. You only giving up 3 rushing TDs. That's 1st in the league. And giving up 9 TDs in the air, which is 8th in the league. Oh shit! The run defense is not playing right now, bro.
No, and our run D last year absolutely sucked.
And this is week 11, and they're only 5 yards from giving up 1,000. So they're only giving up 100 yards a game, but shit, that's pretty damn good though, bro. Yeah, they're not playing.
The Chargers are one of the better defenses.
Man, I'm looking at this shit right now, bro.
Yeah, for fantasy purposes, they're definitely they lead the league in giving up the least production to opposing QBs and opposing receivers. So, but then there's Joe Burrow, right? He's kind of one of those guys who breaks these matchups apart. But also, it's the T. Higgins back. Who was it? T. Higgins or who? Swift?
Swifty.
Yeah, I think like if he's like significantly behind somehow off of a Thursday, I'd probably play Higgins. I think if he's ready to go, they don't limit him. You know what I mean? He's
100%. They've been and you've been waiting on Higgins as well. It's just that it's not it's just not an ideal spot for him to come back to with his first game. But like you said, if they waited all this long, bruh is healthy. It ain't like he just gonna be out there limpy.
Maybe they hate him, huh? They're like, you know what? You seem all right to go, and he's actually like, I'm hurt, guys. I shouldn't go out there.
The schedule's in our favor. Our schedule is not bad. We got Cincy Sunday, then we got Baltimore, Atlanta, then we got at Kansas City, Tampa Bay, Denver, New England, and Las Vegas. I think maybe we can go 6-2 or 5-3, and I'd be happy.
Hold on, Baltimore, the Chiefs. Who else is
Baltimore,
in there?
Chiefs, Tampa, Denver, New England, and then you have the Raiders. End of the season raising.
I counted maybe 3 losses.
3-3.
I count 3 losses tops.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm with it. He said 6-2. I was like,
whoa. They gonna beat the Chiefs next time, bro.
I think we can beat the Chiefs. Our defense is a lot better.
And fuck them Chiefs. Oh, everything.
Yo, here's the Texans uniform combo. Since I know we were talking about it, this is the one they're going to use for the. It's the same one they used against Green Bay, so it's not like a new uniform.
It's just okay.
They're just using the navy pants to match the navy top instead of wearing the white pants.
Federal.
But they wore this back
in how many total uniforms do you have? Like 5 or 6? Like
they have 4, but you can color combo the pants to different combinations. So they only have 4 uniforms.
Man, shout out to the Texans, bro. That is kind of tight because even the different helmets too, right?
Yeah, I like it.
Let's see. Hold on. There was a thing that I had searched up. Where did it go? Texan uniform. Anyway, like they had like a deal laid out for it was like a calendar, but they've been swapping stuff out. The Texans are like, we'll do just some different shit instead of keeping. Like I said, they had traditionally they had the white pants for this week, but they decided to go all navy for this game.
White lines.
There you go. And they'll probably these are the H-Town blue ones. So these are different than the ones that they're going to wear, obviously. But I think Sleeper had it wrong. Sleeper said some bullshit about them wearing new uniforms or whatever, and it's like all false information.
Sleeper be wrong as a motherfucker sometimes when it comes to that type of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it says Houston Texans unveil new uniforms featured all red H-Town all navy sets for Dallas Cowboy game.
And they got clickbait in there. They're like, listen,
Hardcore clickbait. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. The way the headline is like written up, featuring all red and H-Town all navy sets. We don't even have H-Town all navy sets.
Yeah, I dig the all red though. Because
and then it's for Dallas game. Like, why would you even put all red? Like, we wore all red last week. Like, that's a super clickbaity title. First of all. And then they come out saying like, oh, they unleashed.
All the Slim Thug and them was upset when they wore the all red. It's like, look here, we need an all blue.
Mike Tirico was like, these terrible uniforms on the broadcast. I don't know if you heard him say that.
Well, Mike Tirico's old and senile at this point. He says all the wrong names. He'd be like, Davis Mills in the pocket. And then Chris Collinsworth, he just had to smooth. Yeah, CJ Stroud. You mean?
Yeah, and just in case you guys have Derek Staley, he didn't practice yesterday, so it's just something to watch.
Man, Anthony Richardson's going to have 3 rookies start on the O-line this week.
Oh, good luck.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Good luck.
Wow.
To that franchise, they don't know what the fuck they doing.
They don't. That's a mess, man.
Starting, sitting, starting, sitting.
Thank you, dysfunctionals.
Facts. Oh my mama.
It's crazy.
Oh. Hey, Raven Show said Sleeper be having AI write they motherfucking stories. There are. Fucking hey, bro. Tino said I got the dynamite cookies and the knockout OG to fire up tonight, picking it up at 12. Shout out to the Purple Lotus. Let's go, baby.
Nice.
We're gonna put that shit in the air tonight, man.
He's ready for that fight.
100%.
Here it is. There's Tyson slapping Jake Paul. The weigh-in. Let's see. Get his hands on him soon.
That's a good T-shirt. That slap right there.
Mike comes out in the little leopard undies.
I saw that.
Hey, Jake Paul sat down and meditated.
He's got a lot of meditating to do, man.
They'll slap the shit out of him. Hey, listen, I like Mike though. Mike's slapping him. That shows he's the
fucking hey, bro.
Oh, I love the internet.
It's undefeated.
It's fucking hilarious. What's this?
Nobody, bro. You're done. What the fuck?
Are we like we're like 10 years into memes at this point, right? Like we're not an actual term even.
Yeah, they've been around for a minute, you know.
POP, hold it down. I love you, mama. Ever, bro. I'm legally blind. I can't see.
Dying, man.
Oh my mama, that's
why they do bro like that though?
That's a bride.
Oh, I thought it was in the fucking I thought it was she identifies as a the other team.
A transmission.
Transmission. Oh my mama.
No disrespect. I'm just saying.
Oh fuck, bro.
I had a bar back in the days, bro. You know, because we're from the Bay, we're from Northern Cali, I should say, where, you know, we'll yoke a whip. You know what I'm saying? To yoke a whip is to punch the gas and hit the brake immediately, and you do it in succession. So he's just yoking, right? And I had this bar one time. I said, man, we yoke the whip so hard, we break a tranny off like Pierce Brosnan.
Come on now. Pierce Brosnan.
Because remember, that's the James Bond guy, right?
Yep, that's him.
Because he famously got, this is way before like social media and shit. But yeah, he definitely got popped with one of them.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy did too.
fine.
Eddie Murphy got popped with a transmission.
Hollywood, man.
Oh my mama.
Yeah, check for the apple.
Hey, so look. So remember how you said the thing of big homie CC?
Right.
So that motherfucker, right? That motherfucker said, because he probably like early 30s, maybe mid 30s, right? So he been security in for a long time. And the motherfucker said all his clients or everybody that he's seen in the game,
they're all with the Diddy shit. Like
yeah,
like
because they get high.
yeah.
Because they get high off the woo wop and they all in the same circles and all that shit. On my mama. Big homie is a fool, bro.
It's kind of crazy. Don't get inebriated around the wrong people.
100%, bro.
You know what I mean? And listen, man, that's the thing. The Hollywood things, like, okay, when I worked for that magazine, bro, we didn't fell off into a few weirdo parties, bro, where it's like, all right, this is not for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'd be like the other teammates, right? It'd be like full on the other team at a certain hour. They just switch up. Like, whoa, this is weird. You know what I mean? Let's get the fuck up out of here.
Oh my mama, that shit crazy, bro. And then like how we just covered the Liam what's brother name from One Republic that we just covered?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was, may rest in peace, but he was using the pink stuff.
The tizzy.
Yeah.
Oh, I figured. Like I saw pictures of his hotel room and shit. Looked all wild. There was a bunch of candle wax burning everywhere. And
Get the fuck out of here. They showed the pictures, bro.
Yeah, they showed pictures of his hotel room. There was like smashed.
Yeah, and then I was reading a thing that they were saying he was just meeting. He was meeting a few fans and he was signing autographs 10 minutes before he died. That's crazy.
Is that right?
Well, because so on the cameras they talk about like he went down to the lobby, probably to go holler at bruh because they were selling the woo wop to him. You know what I mean? The workers there,
right?
And then he runs into some fans in the lobby. They taking the pictures. He loaded it to the gills too, and like they say he was going on like a 3-4 day binger, and he's just in that motherfucker. Just you know what I mean? Hey, when you got all the millions, it doesn't mean your regular problems and stuff like that goes away. You know what I mean? It's almost like
he off himself. I mean, I didn't even follow up.
So I ain't seen the footage, but a lot of the content I saw where they're describing the footage that supposedly was leaked. You know what I mean? But I didn't see it. But they said like there's the surveillance there. He kind of just passed. He's on the balcony. And he just kind of faints over the balcony.
Oh, okay.
That's hella fucked up, bro.
At least that's what they're saying. You know what I mean? I mean, he was loaded to the gills, bro. Who knows what's going through his mind? And he's probably
sometimes he could have just been like, oh, whoops, and then shit, fuck.
Yeah,
I've been scared like that where I almost fall. I think I'm gonna fall off something. Like, oh, that feeling. Like, I don't ever want to go like that.
I always get that feeling.
My last.
When I'm on the balcony, my knees just start going already. So
I don't want my last thoughts or words or whatever to be, oh shit, and then I'm falling to my death.
Yeah, I don't. I fell out of a big ass tree as a kid, bro. I'm up there getting kumquats. Y'all know what kumquats is? It's a little
Filipinos call them calamansi, the little mini
things. Is fire, right? So I'm hella high up in the tree, bro, and I hit the wrong branch to step up. That bitch snapped, and I'm just hitting branch by branch by branch.
That kind of helped you probably. It probably helped you then falling all the way straight down, maybe.
Yeah,
I was taking video. I was like a sophomore in high school, and we went to the Grand Canyon and other places, and I was taking video, and one of our sponsors is like, follow me off this beaten trail. So I'm like, cool. And then I lose my footing, and I start slipping, and the video has me like going down, and one of the guys on the trip behind me, I think I told Bogart about him, but Paul Layton saved my life, man. He grabbed me from the back of the shirt, and like my feet was dangling off of like the edge of a cliff. I wouldn't have fallen all the way down to the bottom, but I would have fallen a great distance onto a rock and died. You know what I mean? So I almost died at the Grand Canyon.
I swear to God to you, I got to shout out my man Peruvian P. His name is actually Paul too. He saved my life because when I got stabbed up, it was in the hood, and he's at my actual like big bruh type shit, right? He lived around the corner from when this shit happened. I called him. He pulled up on me immediately. And with towels, all the shit, I was leaking out like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Where you lose a lot of blood and everything just goes white. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, feeling woozy over here, man.
Yeah, losing a lot of blood over here, man.
Hey, luckily I was drunk, so the alcohol had me still okay. Oh my mama,
But your blood was leaking probably because it was thin. I'm sure, yeah.
Bro, I was shit faced. Like
It was
how
good and bad.
the facts, bro. Oh my mama.
I got a falling out the tree story. This is the dumbass kid shit right here. We used to always climb the tree in front of my house, and then there was the one thick branch that there's a few thick branches, but they always prune the tree. So there's all these little miscellaneous ones that are cut off at the little
stubs.
Yeah, right. So we would always go climb up the tree and then jump on the thick branch and swing like freaking George of the Jungle off that motherfucker. And then one of them days I just slip off, and on the way down I hit one of them pruned ones and just whoops all up my back. You know what I mean? Little laceration.
Nice big old scrape.
I remember the sound I made too. Oh! Like, you know what I mean? I was like, oh shit. Then the homies on the block like, oh shit, you got all you're bleeding like crazy, bro. Like, yeah, you don't forget those things.
No, 100%.
For sure.
Yeah.
While we're at this point, at the juncture of the show, make sure that you're heading on over to neonpeacockmerch.com for 20% off the entire website with code SITEWIDE20 at checkout. Scroll in there across the bottom, and we'll go ahead and take a brief.
Get your allegedly t-shirts and sweaters.
That's right. Take a brief moment just to check out our promo of the website. We'll be right back. NeonPeacockMerch.com.
Yeah, man. Y'all need to rock with it, because man, we got the illest, freshest drip. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't wait till they come out with some cardigans that we can rock with, bro.
We'll get there.
Yeah, a cardigan. You know what I mean? Man,
Sure, we will get there.
An allegedly cardigan. There it is. I'm at a Thanksgiving party. Look at that. You got dressed to impress.
At a Thanksgiving party.
Allegedly. Hey, I swear though, like I've been rocking this one out for a minute.
Right.
And I always catch fools like I'm at the grocery store and they're looking at my sweater and they read it.
No, they love that shit.
Yeah, you know the fools that crack a little smile and laugh.
I ain't never seen it before. That's that shit right there.
Yeah, for real though. Even that's the Smoky the Bear joint, the only you can keep it lit shirt. I remember the first time I got that, I went to a family party. All my cousins like, where you get that shit at? You know, Peacock, you get this motherfucker on the bed sheets. Get a shower curtain going.
Just get an ID and throw it up there, man. It'll stick.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Shout out to our sponsor.
I'm trying to see if I have any other starts at questions. Folks, if you're out there, you got any Q&A stuff for us, go ahead and throw it out in the chat.
Yeah, drop it in. As long as we got some more action, live action, we'll keep rocking. But yeah, this has been this show flew by, huh? We're already a couple hours in the thing.
We're hitting 2 hours.
Right.
Yeah,
Cedric Tillman or Darnell Mooney?
Ooh, the Moon Man is okay. How about this? It's not like they travel around Certain, but they will miss and match and move around both London and Mooney. And I want to use this Carolina game as an example. When Carolina played the Broncos, you know, being both Leggett and the Cokehead, they were all right. You know what I mean? So I don't like London's outlook because he will be majority of the time on that right side matched up with Surtain. But I'm okay with Mooney, bro. The only thing I'm worried about him is that little Achilles injury.
Yeah, he's listed as questionable. So I mean, the pivot would be Tillman, I suppose.
Yeah, and I do like Tillman a great deal. You won't know. Here's the thing: it's a later game, that Falcons Broncos game. So I think in a vacuum, If we don't get any word that morning on Mooney, I'm firing up the Tillman, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a nice matchup against New Orleans, bro.
Let me slot him in there that way in case I miss it. I don't fail to make the change.
You know, it's kind of funny because that sleeper thing, that option they gave us, I turned it off in our leagues, but it's probably actually like a good option.
The sub thing, I haven't even messed with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing though. You can only sub in players that are of that same time slot or beyond, right? So it's like if you were to put in London, you actually can't, it won't sub out to Tillman unless they were to rule out London before that game started. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Understood.
Yeah, we'll probably hear some Sheffy. I mean, they're playing a lot of shit close to the vest down there in Atlanta right now. I mean, because even, you know, Cousins has been banged up, you know, London the past couple weeks been banged up, but it looks like they're all still going to go. It's just, you know, how do we even view that game, right? The Broncos, who do you guys like in that game just to win, like outright win it?
Well, I mean, it ain't no pushover 100% in Atlanta's favor. If you think that the offense is going to come over there and just run shit up on them, that's what they ain't going to do. Because I mean, the only letdown that Denver really had on they slate this year is the fucking Baltimore game. And my dumb ass, I put a couple of claims in for Denver defense that week. I thought the defense was going to travel and show up against the Baltimore. You know, there goes to show you, hey, fuck it. You know, my dumb ass, hey, sometimes it be hit and miss 100%. But if you also notice that what they played, even though it's a division game, they showed up for fucking Magic Mahomes and them, bro. So yeah, Denver ain't no fucking pushover, and I don't think that Atlanta just finna come in here and have their way 100%, bro. So yeah,
Sean Payton, they handed the Buccaneers their first loss in the year.
Yeah, and that was on the road. That was a road game for Denver as well.
And Sean Payton, he's definitely familiar. This is where I'm getting at, right? He's familiar with them defenses over there. So he might got something for the Falcons. And right now, currently, I think both cornerbacks haven't been practicing for both starters for the Falcons. Big deal.
Yes. Yeah, no, I'm not counting Denver out. Shout out to them, man, 100%. Orange Crush. Oh my mama. Pertaining to shutdown facts.
Well, it looks like Baltimore is going to have Kyle Hamilton for Sunday.
That's what's up.
That's a big plus.
Are you ready?
Yeah, oh. The Baltimore, Pittsburgh, and Cincinnati, they all got beef. It is funk on site whenever they play. I hope Raven Show is still in this motherfucker, right? Because, you know what I mean? The Pittsburgh, Baltimore, always a slumber knocker. They can't stand each other. Then when motherfucking Perfect and Antonio Brown and Juju came back the next year and helped clean bruh up for the year before, you know what I mean, man? The rivalry don't die, bro, 100%. Them motherfuckers be out there be trying to take each other head off in that AFC North. Oh my mama, I can't wait to watch that game.
That's the crazy stat. It says the Arizona Cardinals defense has held Justin Herbert, Caleb Williams, and Aaron Rodgers to 0 touchdowns over 3 games in the last month.
Yeah, the Cardinals D has been surprisingly pretty good lately. Yo, shout out to T Money, man, up in the chat. What's up, good? What's going on, brother?
T Money?
What's good?
Let's go. Top of the morning to you, T.
Michael Pittman expected to play. Nobody really cares.
Bum.
Well, Isaiah Pacheco is back at practice today.
Yeehaw. That's
baby.
Yep.
That is what I'm talking about.
That's what I say. Bro said, I made a traded Myers and Joku and Buck for Kyron and Pittman.
Wow, you made out on that one.
No, he traded. Oh yeah, and Buck. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, for Kyron and Pittman. It's just the Pittman shit, you know what I mean? Hopefully you don't got too much high hopes for Pittman, going forward, you know what I mean? Because, well, he been dealing with the back injury for the last, 4 weeks now? We
Last
have
month, yeah.
last month on my mama. So maybe the back has been bothering, the inconsistency of the quarterback play, you know what I mean? It's just kind of hard to feel confident to fire Pittman up. But, you know what I mean, getting Kyron, you must have been in need for a running back and you didn't have to give up a running. Oh, well, you gave up Bucky. Oh, yeah, you had to give up a running back in order to get one. But you upgraded, though, for sure. So I ain't too mad at it. Bless you, bro. He says he has Burrows, Gibb, Jacob, CD, Chase, TJ, Hawkinson, Kyron, and DK. And his bench is Worthy, Waddle, Kincaid, and Slick Rick. Oh, yeah, your starters is nasty. Everything. Gibbs, Josh Jacobs, and Kyron as your and then CD and Chase and DK. DK back this week. Oh, yeah. I ain't mad at you, big bro. 100%. I just wanted 100%. No, facts. On my mama. I ain't mad at it, big bro. I seen it right off the rip from looking at how you worded the trade. Pittman ain't never started. I didn't hear y'all before. Ingram or Knox?
Knox.
It's the Knox.
The Dawson's Creek Knox.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the Mac Jones. I'm not feeling the Jaguars, anything.
I don't think anybody is.
Facts. Shout out to Plugger. Plugger stay rocking, man. 100%.
Make sure you're checking out Drippin' with Jay. All his good stuff out there. He does all of the cool custom cleats for many of the NFL players around the league. So go check him out. Give him a follow. Yeah, we can see all of his awesome artwork.
Oh, my mama. Plugger got a lot of heat out there. He got feet heat. Oh, my mama. We are part of the sneaker community over here. 100%. And he got feet, ass, paws, flames. Shout out to Plugger. Hey, see here, come on now. I'm telling you, man. Hey, we are part of the culture around this bitch. Oh, my mama. Them is facts. Come on now, big bro. You know what time it is, man. Oh, my
you already know. Shout out to Plugger.
Plugger, man. Plugger, man.
Hey, you know what's dope, man? He got them players running around in his custom cleats. That's fucking dope.
Feet heat for that ass, bro. On the biggest stage in America. Oh, every day.
We have to pick up the floors.
Yeah, you want to learn.
CJ Mosley, questionable again. Fuck this guy. He's here.
I'm selfishly don't want him to play because I love Sherwood. Which Sherwood is one of the. I think he's a top 16-ish right now. He's definitely top 24 at the linebacker position for IDP purposes. He is killing it. He's doing everything that CJ Mosley would be doing when he's healthy. But also CJ Mosley better. I think he's making a lot more business decisions too because they're not in it. You know what I mean?
We'll find a picture of CeeDee Lamb with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
My phone. There you go. It's like a Lambo parked in front of a shitty house.
At the trap house. Got the lamb at the trap house.
Yeah.
Oh, my mama.
Let's go. Hey, he got the bag too, huh? CD. Forgot he got paid.
We got Nelson in the building. Nelson. What's up, Nelson? Oh, my mama. He pulled back up on us. He said, my team is Lamar, Puka, St. Brown, Hopkins, Jennings, Connor, Chase Brown, Kamara, Hawkinson, Estime, and just traded Ladd and CD for Nico to use in my flex. Did I do?
I like that trade. That's a good trade. Stand up and take a bow.
Ladd and CD. That's all you had to give up to bring in Nico. I know you taking a little bit on the risk on that one, but you got Nico back tied with CJ, bro.
Yeah, and it definitely. CJ Stroud is only outside the QB1 conversation in fantasy right now because he hasn't had Nico, bro. Like when he had Nico, he's in that conversation.
Facts.
Yeah. I like that trade a lot though, because CeeDee Lamb before the Dak injury, I was already yelling at all of us, including myself, and I don't listen to me. Like maybe we should sell high on our CDs right now, as far for redraft purposes, right?
Yeah, in my dynasty league, I sold him. I ain't gonna lie. But I showed you what I got in return off camera. Oh, everything. I got Drake London, a first, and DeAndre Hopkins, and I'm 8-2 in that league. No, 7-3 in that league, 8-2, something like that on my mama. So I'm in second place for sure. I'm going for the gusto on this one.
Yeah, man, I'm rooting for you, man.
And I'm the commissioner in that league, so I need to win that motherfucker soon.
For sure, it's extra pressure.
Like Bogey say, man, fuck the picks, man. I'm a buyer, man. I'm trying to win that first right now.
I'm never
today, man. I gave away a first 2025 and a first of 2026. I brought back a third and a fourth, and Gibbs.
And Gibbs on my mama, bro.
You know, the same way I'll make a trade and move picks and, you know what I mean, get rid of them. If I want to that bad, I'll buy my way back into a draft. I don't, you know what I mean?
We know that.
Who gives a fuck? We're going to figure it out. I'm trying to win now.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I don't have my eyes on anybody in the upcoming draft. So I was like, take the picks. I'll take Jahmyr Gibbs. I need a running back if Pacheco comes back and he's not, you know, what he used to be or something.
At least you know you got something special, yeah.
I be knowing motherfuckers in Dynasty that's like that, though. Like, I remember a couple years ago, you know what I'm saying? A shout out to the son, AJ. You know, AJ, for years, he was building for this 2024 class, like for 2 years. He's like, I'm buying all the picks for 2024. I'm telling you, bro. Caleb, Marvin Harrison. He did it all, too. I watched him for years, purposely like tank and acquire picks so he can make sure. I'm like, all right.
I saw my homie, shout out to Boom Goes the Dynamite, Felipe. I saw him at the barbershop, and he was like, that first round pick's going to be mine. Well, I just sold it for Gibbs to somebody else.
Nice.
He going to be madder than a motherfucker.
Yeah, he is, I'm sure. He wanted to give me that Brian. Remember, I was just going to go Brian Thomas for a first round. Ended up getting.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And I kind of wasn't mad at that either, but like, I mean, you need
running back. Better. Yeah, this feels better. Because I traded away David Montgomery for Kelsey, and it looked bad at first, but now it's working out pretty well. But I need that. And then Pacheco died.
Get the better guy anyway for the future.
Pacheco died. I was lucky enough to have Kareem Hunt already backing him up, so I didn't really hurt myself throughout the season with my RB. But I'm like, now I don't have another RB. I can't even flex one. So now I can.
Hell yeah.
Plugger said, crazy to think how it all started from a fantasy football podcast. Ha ha ha. I need to bring that back. Fantasy Scrooge on the way. And then, like,
I had a couple episodes with Fantasy Scrooge.
I
was writing a letter to Santa, Dear Santa.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because I'm doing the voiceover after. And then, like, you can see the freaking, it's just scribbling.
Oh, my mama and Plugger, well, we start met Plugger. He was doing the 32 teams fantasy relevancy on everything. He'd go through all 32 teams in the off season, and because he was audio on the Apple Podcast, so he was doing his 32 teams fantasy relevant series on my mama. That's what
I would have never met y'all. See, this is the order for me. It's like, because the first person I ever hollered at, like to work with, was Fornicator, and it was 2019, the New Year's Eve. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, yo, what's up? My name's Bogard. Checked out your work, man. You be doing your thing. We got a lot of the same ideologies. I'm looking to collaborate a lot in 2020. This is like before the world like shut down. You know what I mean? Ironically, the world shut down, and then like so everybody and their mama can work, right? And then like Fornicator, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm rocking with them. And then he had Plug featured on one of his episodes.
Oh, wow.
I was like, who's bruh right there? I was like, bruh's legit. And then, you know what I'm saying, I started following bruh. And so before I even ever worked with Plug, right, I was following Plug, but he was posting y'all shit. And I was like, oh, shit, these motherfuckers did. I was like, oh, that's me right there. I seen like you and Cam. I was like, oh, I rock with them for sure. You know what I mean?
Oh, my mama.
They're from North
Sneed's out again.
Yeah, so shout out to Plug. You know what I mean? Because, you know, it's a pun intended. He definitely isn't aware if he is now. He plugged a lot of us together. You know what I'm saying?
100%, bro. It missed facts.
Shout out to him. Paper trail's real.
No, 100%, bro. T Money said, "Oh yeah, I wanted to ask, should I trade Josh Jacobs for James Conner?"
You know what?
I don't like lateral trades like that, but I also don't get mad at lateral trades because if you prefer Connor the rest of the way, you know what I mean? But if I was to here's the Bogard move. If I have Jacobs and I'm getting Connor and it's going down right now, I want Connor plus because I'm telling that motherfucker, hey, I'm giving you a guy that you could use this week. I can't use Connor right now. I need something.
And T Money, fucking Trey Benson also been showing up on the top 36 for the last 2 weeks too. So you got to go invest in Trey Benson if you're going to do that trade. 100%, big bro.
Real quick, guys, this figurine goes hard. It's probably like $600 to $800, so I'm just gonna paint it. That's pretty dope. It's DJ Screw.
Get the fuck out of here.
That is badass. Is he holding the cup?
No, he's doing like the
I know.
with the cassette tape.
Hey, big bro, that would have been super dope. Are you gonna take it out the package?
Well, I don't got this. This is somebody else who posted it online or whatever. But I said I'm gonna paint this motherfucker. Like I'll paint it on a poster.
Oh, okay.
Something like this.
That motherfucker.
Man, rest in peace, DJ Screw, man, and the whole screwed up clip.
Yeah, shout out to Shay Serrano. This guy's cool. He's a cool follow. He's a writer and he produced some like Hispanic shows on Prime and stuff like that. Some sitcoms that are pretty funny. Cool. He has one called Primo. Y'all can check that one out. It's pretty dope. You got time.
I was always told I had one of those Telemundo faces. Bro, you look like an actor in Telemundo.
Like Conan O'Brien when he would. You guys remember that segment when he would do the Spanish TV novelas and he'd come up on a horse and he'd be like Conando and he'd say all his lines in Spanish. He's pretty good in Spanish. Yeah, sure. And he'd always get to like flirt with the hot Spanish chick. They'd hire just something like rando from maybe like NBC down the street, one of the other studios, to come over and do the lines and shit.
I mean, they're all. Listen, bro. When I used to watch Telemundo as a kid, I can't even understand that shit.
Gigante. That's the one you gotta watch.
Yeah, that's how they make them out there. Every
stacked.
Every one of them.
Hey, big bro, Nelson said, y'all great. Of course we coming back. Let's go, big bro.
Hey, man, shout out to Nelson, man. We rock.
Bro. He said his team, bruh team was struggling with the receivers on my mama, so he bit. Facts.
I do want to say real quick back to the Josh Jacobs, James Conner thing. I'm always gonna go to the bat for Josh Jacobs, bro. It's just that he's on that team where that produced the Aaron Jones, crazy in fantasy. You know, LaFleur, but that's the only thing with LaFleur is that he kind of expands. He has a floor for his running backs, but he expands it to other running backs. So that's one thing that's annoying with Josh Jacobs. We're supposed to be getting all of it. Like, you know what I mean?
Top of the moment, Daniel Caps. Look at this, man. Daniel fucking with the Jim Welf, bro. 100%.
He's back.
Daniel, he said, I give these guys props since join. I'm 3-0. These guys got me into the playoff contention at 7-3 4 weeks ago, man.
Let's go, bro.
Now,
let's get into the dance. Let's get to the dance. It's all phases, right? Get to the dance. Then we start thinking about getting to the chip. Let's go. You know what I mean?
100%. Top of the morning, Jason. Jason, a regular around this motherfucker for show.
Jason.
He said, will you trade Pittman, Wan'Dale Robinson, who I've never played, and one of these, Madison or Estime, and Jake Fergie for Rico, Cade Otten, and BTJR. I only ever use Pittman and Jake Fergie. It's a 4 for 3.
Yeah, Fergie's banked up too. I'm with it. I'd rather have the other side. Wan'Dale, even though he said he's never been using him, he's been unusable this past few weeks because in the last month with the emergence of Tyrone Tracy out of the backfield in the passing game and Theo Johnson, it definitely hurt the shorter A-dot shit that Wan'Dale was soaking all up. Remember, he was going like 11 for 60. You know what I mean? Like he feel me like the yardage was never there for him anyway. So if I can get this off, I'm with that, bro.
Yeah, 100%. And what he's given up to bring back in return, he's getting Uncle Rico, who's you starting every week. You starting Cade Otten, who's a top 5 tight end right now, and then you getting BTJR, even though he's tied with Mac. Mac is a former first-round quarterback who might be able to get BTJR the ball.
The one thing I worry about BTJR is that he is actually hurt right now and playing hurt. But then it also makes me respect him for it, right? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? And they're on the bye week this week, so that's also probably a good thing for his injury. But this is also why this person's selling. And with the blurbs, you always got to pay attention to all the blurbs. The blurb today was they came out and said Rico's our guy. We been said that in the whole offseason.
Come on now.
I guess the Cowboys
Yeah, I ain't mad at
worth
you.
every flag.
Yeah, and then another thing is like, even though, like you said, BTJR is a little bit banged up, I would rather take a chance on BTJR to fire up over Pittman for sure. Wandale, you know what I mean? We might see Drew Lock. It ain't no telling 100%, but you know, BTJR over those two wide receivers are fired up.
They actually came out today and said Danny Dumbass they're finna give him another go at it.
Oh, okay.
So he's in there at least for another couple weeks. That's what they said, right? But then also, man, I would just rather have those pieces. If I could sell on those pieces, like for example, Pittman, man, like with Anthony with error 15, bro. We're banking on like a big splash play down the field. Outside of that, it's like he's about to have. I'm not even calling him error 5 anymore. It's full on error 15.
100%.
15 errors a game. He made the worst error than when he decided to take himself out the game, right? Error. What's wrong with you? You're at war. Your soldiers are behind you.
Top of the morning to Antonio Lopez. He said, I have Kincaid. Do I start Henry or Dawson Knox? He probably talking about Hunter Henry or Dawson Knox.
Yeah.
It's like our fourth time this came up.
I'm going to go Dawson Knox because, first of all, both of these guys, they're in good spots against the tight end position, right? Pause. Like the Rams, they give up booty to the tight end, but believe it or not, the Chiefs, they give up more booty to the tight end. I'm going to go with Dawson Knox, who actually has a history of balling out against them because we've seen, like, how many times do you think we've seen Mahomes, Allen?
Six at least.
Yeah, right. And
big
Dawson Knox, those last couple of years that they've met, Dawson Knox was tearing their ass up, man.
Yeah, and that fucking the 13-second game, that was like 2 years ago now.
And that was
divisional round playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, you want me to answer this one because Bogue, you said something about if there's a Chargers question to stay out of it.
No, go ahead. No. I said that as a joke.
All right.
I gotta get the question right here.
Streaming quarterback, stay with Knicks or roll with Herbert?
Herbert.
I'm gonna go with Herbo.
Herbo? Cincy?
Yeah. I'm gonna roll the dice, man. Since he gives up a lot of yards, he's producing. He's getting Disley involved. He's getting Quentin. He's getting everyone involved. So why not ride the hot hand?
What's been hurting Herbert for the most part is when the run game's working, they do that.
They'll stay with it. They'll hot hand the run game.
Yeah, and they have he did have the 2 or 3. I can't remember. Before last week, there was about 3 weeks in a row he was going at least 35 pass attempts a game. Yeah. It dropped like half of that to last week. But even if you do the averages, we're still getting him up to about 28 pass attempts a game right here. You know, and it's just like how much do we trust Mighty Joe Young and him to make it a game? I'm kind of with that. Maybe I'm just because I have a lot of invested in that game and we want to shoot out on a Sunday night. So I'm just going to attach myself to what I think could potentially shoot out with Justin Herbert.
Talk about it.
Super Blablazo. Which one's that one, bro? I don't know that one, Tino.
Riva Raza. Is that what he said? I'm hella ignorant.
Well, he had 18 attempts last week, and the following 2 were 32 and 27. And oh wow, yeah.
Call him IR5, not AR5.
IR5.
IR5. What the fuck? Let's go.
I love it. Yeah, bring back Wacko.
Hey, Dennis. Lee. Dennis said, "Hey, Lee, I just got a call. It was the lad. He said he wants a roster spot on your team, but Kelsey is in the way. What's going on with that, big bro?"
Ooh.
My head is kind of clouded. I'm thinking, but we'll get back and we'll revisit this. But we'll get there.
Hey, look at that's Lee's trading voice, huh? That's his negotiating voice.
That's a negotiation.
I'm gonna pull
his picks of Salvador Gigante. They had sign on that bitch. Word.
Yeah.
He's player.
Yeah, hold up. Watch. This is just the host, but like they usually have like a bunch of ladies just all up there all the time. Come on now.
OG player.
Oh hell yeah. Okay,
I feel worried for this guy, bro. I hope a bunch of women don't come out one down the road and say, this guy did inappropriate things.
Nah, he's like your grandpa. He's like super nice, dude. He's
I'm joking when I say this just because, you know what I mean? Listen, this guy is a megastar. Even I remember this dude.
Watch out.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah, this show gets wild, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on here.
It's going down, bro.
It does. It's a holy shit, this is a video. We don't want to do that.
Jason said, y'all stay chilling, man. I fuck with y'all, man. You already know, big bro, man. It ain't nothing but good vibes around this motherfucker, man. Come on now.
You know what I mean?
We fuck with you. Good looking for pulling up on us, Jason. 100%.
Yeah, Jason, man. Enjoy your Friday. You know what I'm saying? We got a good weekend. And you know what I'm saying? I can't wait for football to pop off for real this Sunday, bro, because I didn't like a lot of what happened last night. You know what I mean? I'm trying to have amnesia right now. This Terry McLaurin got me in the hole in a few spots. I still love you, laddie.
Well, he has me in the hole in that one. I'm playing against the commissioner in that dynasty, but I just traded for Jahmyr Gibbs. Boom.
In your face.
Hey,
against the Jags, too.
Yes. Yeah.
You see the comment right there? He trying to let you know somebody else wants him.
I know. I'm actually looking at my teams and stuff. I'm gonna get back to him.
That's right.
Hey, you know what's hella funny? Dennis goes, I always consult with. He goes, you can consult with Bogey about the trade. I always consult with him. Lee goes, I don't need Bogey to consult with the trades. I'll make these trades. Lee, let's go.
I only consult with Bogey when this pick.
You're on to us.
Uh-oh.
You never catch me alive, coppers.
I always consult with Bogey when this pick's involved. That's about it.
I mean, here's what things the picks. I would say when it comes to like offense only dynasties, them picks do actually like way heavy. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh shit, Lee. Bakes is in the motherfucking in the chat talking about don't wait too long.
Yo, Banks, I got my P's and Q's out, man.
Lee just bought a new house, man. Congratulations again. But he's about to have a whole room just dedicated to him thinking about these trades. He's like, I'm in my thinking room.
I'm gonna have a lot of stuff. I know I got a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, fuck.
Daniel, I got get back. I got to get some because we just got the news that we're closing December 6th. We just have to wait till the floors get fixed. We can move on.
Let's go, Lee.
So
talk about it.
It's an exciting time.
Hell yeah! I'm like, yeah.
Let's get it, baby. Cap said, even though Terry gave me 2 points, I believe Monty, St. Brown, Puka, A-Chain, and Bowers can get me back. Only down by 20. He played AJ and Goddard. That was his only 22. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. I ain't mad at that.
Man, that was a rough 2 points last night, too.
Yeah, we need some big boom games out of Monty and St. Brown for Puka. You know what I mean? Where the Rams at this week?
The Rams are at New England. They play New England.
Yeah, they travel. They're supposed to be a well-traveled team, so I don't worry. The one thing I do worry about is like low key, like teams like Arizona's defense or New England's defense. Like they're just people that we have to pay attention to. They've actually been limiting fools. You know what I mean? So we can just temper our expectations. But man, Sean McVay got a revenge narrative against this team, bro. They beat him in the Super Bowl one time. You know what I mean? That's the mindset I got if I'm Sean McVay. He got something for them boys, bro.
And we got Minshew. We got Minshew Mania at quarterback, even though the Raiders play. We was just talking about Vegas.
Raiders playing the Dolphins
and the fans.
And low key, there's a nobody tight end. It's not Parkinson's anymore. It's something Davis with the Rams, right? And he was
Allen.
Yep.
He was there. It is. He was heavily targeted against on the Monday night against the Dolphins defense. So Brock Bowers is in a good spot here. You know what I mean? Especially because we should get the pepper action, bro. You know what I mean? We should get peppered with targets. It's just him and Jacoby Myers, my baloney, has a first name.
We got Brad McCoy in the building, top of the morning.
What's up,
yes, sir.
He's the real McCoy.
100%. I had a Monrod, DJ, Waddle, Olave, and BTJR. I traded Bowers and Andrews and D Hop. I hope Andrews continues to be very every week starter. So I'm so happy I have a wide receiver I can start with a little more confidence.
I can dig it. And this Baltimore's a team that we don't have to worry about resting their guys too. They fight until the end because you know what I'm saying they're obviously far behind as far as the first seed goes. So they're you know what I mean, they're not giving up. And I like that the addition of Deontay Johnson. This is what I've thought of in the last 2 weeks. The addition of Deontay Johnson tremendously is helping Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the more and more snaps you're going to give to Deontay, like it's just going to open it up for Mark Andrews more because that's the guy they always game plan to take out of the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. And he picks up D Hop too.
Let's go,
Waddle,
right?
DJ Moore, Olave been getting his rest for a minute now. You know what I mean? He definitely needed somebody that he can start in Hop. He firing him up every week.
Yeah, we're just doing it. It's PPR loveliness over there.
You already know, Caps.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Big Cap.
Come on now. Bakesalot said trade has been sent. Let's see if Dennis will wait for you, brother. I'm playing against Mahomes.
I love it. I love all the trades. Get active.
Come on now.
We getting active, B.
Cap said, I'm playing against Mahomes, Henry, Jacobs, Keenan Allen, and DeAndre Swift. They're going to have a little tough matchup, the Bears, against the Packers this week, though, for sure. But like Bogue said, and with the firing of the OC, and we're definitely going to see some type of different attack. Hopefully it's a little bit more of a consistent attack, a little bit of a easier attack for Caleb.
Yeah, like, you know, and I say this based on only other in history that this is what happens when teams make a switch, right? And it's usually that immediate game, right?
Yeah.
For example, like you know, we were frustrated with Breece Hall a little bit early on, right? Because we got all this Braylon Allen action going. Then when they eventually fire a Sala and then remove Nathaniel Hackett from the play calling, that next motherfucker goes in there is like, we are feeding Breece Hall because we have this guy. You know what I mean? And I remember saying that, like, okay, we should expect that now Braylon Allen just be a pure handcuff because fuck him, get out the way, stealing precious touches from our Breece Halls. You know what I mean? I feel like this could be a DJ Moore concentrated game too, because it's like, here's the guy, you're making a switch now. You know what I mean? Why aren't you making DJ Moore part of the fucking game plan? Like, instead of just using him to take away the best coverage, fuck all that.
And hopefully the OC makes it the game plan a little bit more simpler for Caleb. You know what I mean? Even though the language of the concepts might be different, but you know what I mean, we need to get a little bit more college, a little bit driven for him to go ahead and
you never catch me alive, coppers.
I'm right by the courthouse and shit, and I don't know, the police station. I don't know, but it happens every day. Sorry.
It's all good.
It's
we
real.
got all kind of real life drops too.
It's real fact.
Real life drops.
Only on the Gen Wells, bro.
He's in an actual courthouse.
Oh my God.
The Gen Wealth Net headquarters.
Legal team division.
Yeah, we make deals. You know what I mean? The Gen Wealth Net HQ, bro. We don't play.
It's a plea
Oh
markets.
shit! Look at what Brad says. Brad says, "I'm actually am the real McCoy. My family, like my grandparents and shit, have stories about the Hatfields and McCoys. I know the real reason why the two families started fighting."
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
That's the basis of where that saying comes from. Oh, he's the real
100%.
McCoy.
Oh my mama.
Oh, that's badass. Look at Brad. Let's go.
Oh my mama.
We know the real McCoy. Look at us.
That's federal, bro. And then Daniel said, I'm a New Yorker and a Raiders fan. Great trade to the Jets so far. I'm a New York. Shout out to motherfucking New York, man. 100%. I got a homie in motherfucking Buffalo, Slim. Our homie Slim, that's a familiar face around here. We do content with. That's the rally right there. He from Brooklyn, 100%. Oh, my mama. We plugged in everywhere around this bitch. Shout out to the
For
relics that
real.
this bitch on fire, man. Oh my mama.
Goodness.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm over here yawning like a motherfucker. My bad.
No, you're good. I'm gonna have to grab some lunch soon. Run back to my crib, get some tree because I'm running out of juice.
100%.
I usually bring something with me to the office, but not today.
What's up?
It was going on, Drizzle. Yeah, midday stream. We started early. We started 2.5 hours ago, answering all the fantasy questions leading up for Sunday, bro. Got anything? Throw it in the chat if you're in a league. I know you got some. Probably have some decisions. And appreciate you dropping the stuff off at my crib, Drizzle. I will get to work on it this weekend and let you know. Got an art project for him.
Oh, my mama. Dan said, we got family across the country. Jim Wealth, them facts. Minnesota, stand the fuck up. Them is facts. Oh, my mama, man. We all through this bitch. Drizzle said he home for lunch.
There you go. Yeah, I'm thinking about lunch right now. Like, what am I going to get? There's a Chinese place across the street. Burger King just released like 3 new sandwiches. I'm, willing to try. So
I ain't seen them yet.
Yeah, I think I saw a commercial yesterday when I was watching the game or something.
Oh my mama. Cap said he got one more decision. Fellas, play Houston defense or the Chargers defense. Who y'all got, Peacock?
What?
Who y'all got this week?
Cowboys Monday night.
And the Chargers got Cincy. I think I might go Houston over the Chargers defense.
I'm actually going to agree with you on that one.
Yeah, just based on Joey B and all that against Cooper Rush.
There might not be Kamari Lassiter because he's still dealing with a concussion. No Will Anderson.
I think he's out. I think they're ruling him out.
Oh, no, I don't think he's been ruled out yet, but he's not going to play. That's the way it trends. And then Will Anderson still with a knee, probably not going to play. They'll bring him back. My guess is since he's not on IR versus the divisional matchup next week. And then Jeff Okudah is back. He should be playing. My guess is in place of or in a rotation. Let's see. So the defense is actually pretty good. They have like that next man up mentality. They played awesome without Will Anderson Jr. last week. So, I'm not too worried about D'Amico Ryans really coaches them up well. So I'm not worried about how the defense plays at the top caliber defense. I'm worried about their offense, but we'll see how that goes. If Nico Collins is back, CJ Stroud should be good. Offense should be good. We haven't had Nico Collins and Joe Mixon together since week 1. So we haven't been able to actually see what the offense is supposed to look like this season, which is crazy.
Drizzle said, what do I do if I'm in last place and all my players suck?
Put it on like auto or something.
Set your lineup and let God take the wheel.
Yes, sir. Yeah, don't worry about it. Houston defense a smash this week. Yeah, they should be. They should be in theory, even on the road.
Is the Tyson fight in Vegas?
I don't know.
No, it's in AT&T Stadium.
Yeah, in Dallas.
Oh,
it's in Jerry's World.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's in Jerry's World.
Jerry's World.
Uncle Jerry.
When did this come out? 3 months ago? No, that's not it. I'm looking for the new Burger King items. I should just go to their website.
Oh, the hot shit. They got the level of hotness shit. I think it is.
No, they had like one with. Here we go. 3 new burgers to the menu. 3 new Whoppers.
Oh.
Fried pickle ranch Whopper.
Oh shit.
Then there's a maple bourbon barbecue Whopper. Damn, that looks good. And then there's a Mexican street corn Whopper.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I like they motherfucking onion rings, bro.
So let's watch. I'm gonna do a share screen just so you can see what these things look like.
Yeah, I might have to go with
Burger King.
Yeah, I might have to go with the maple.
There's a Mexican street corn. It looks like it has like
on there.
tortilla chip strips or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we do the maple bourbon. Looks like it has like fried pickles.
Yeah.
Fried pickles and the onion with, oh shit, come on. And then this is the fried pickle one. Fried pickle ranch.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. So I don't know. I think I might do the maple one. Looks fucking hella good.
I'm
on
on
this one.
like it's
The
slapping.
pickle one looks good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying one of
I'm
these.
a fan. That's a problem.
I don't think I'm gonna do the Mexican street corn. I'll save that one for last. We'll just see how that goes. But my wife is like Mexican street corn flavor to anything, so she'd probably try this one.
Yeah, I haven't seen them ones out here.
I just saw the commercial yesterday, so I was like, interesting.
Oh my mama. Cap said, "I hope Tyson knocks his ass out, but knowing the way these fights, it probably it end up being a draw." Yeah, you ain't wrong about that.
Yeah, true.
Have y'all tried the chicken big? Nah, I haven't tried it, big bro.
Me either. Didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, they got the chicken Big Mac now. Don't know if y'all are into AFC bouts, but UFC. But Bones Jones is defending his title. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I heard that, and then I heard if he wins, he still wouldn't fight Pereira. He'd fight jeez, who's the other dude? Something with a name. I can't remember right now. But yeah, I'm semi into UFC. Try to watch.
Fire that bitch up. Stream East. Oh, everything. I'm gonna watch that bitch all
I got
day.
ESPN Plus. I usually watch all the prelims on that, and then I switch over.
Facts. Oh my mama.
Yeah. Trade deadline is this week for most people, especially for me in quite a few leagues.
Yeah, facts.
This week to this day.
Oh.
All right. Well, I haven't gotten much else as far as fantasy goes. You guys ready to shut down?
I got a jet anyways, guys. I'm gonna start working on this stuff later, and I'll get back to you.
Hell
Sounds
yeah.
good. We still got the Houston huddle
I got
coming up.
trades to deal with too.
For sure. I don't know if I'm going to do the huddle either later this afternoon or tomorrow, but we will get an episode in. Houston doesn't play until Monday, so
Hell yeah.
wait it down a little bit if I wanted to. So
Let's get it, baby.
yeah, that being said, we do have your show tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir.
Orange juice and a blunt breakfast.
Know it, bro.
Make sure y'all check it in with that. And yeah, and then we'll be back with all the live watch parties we'll do the Grit Don't Quit on Sunday, making sure that you guys are set up with all of your last minute start sit advice questions. And then of course, we're going into the watch party for Sunday night. And then we do it all over again next week, heading into week 12. We are in week 11. This is the GWN Network, everybody. Appreciate everyone for tuning in and hanging out with us for the last 2.5 hours. We will see you on the flip side. Peace out, everybody.
Eureka.